Love this song, you guys. Love it. Hi, Stephanie. Are you okay? No, I'm good. How are you guys? Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Hey, Mama T. How are you, love? Good afternoon. I'm good, Lovey. I'm good. I hope you guys are too. I'm still having my coffee. Are you okay? Yes, it is going to be a great afternoon. Thank you, love. Hi, guys. I'm so happy to see you guys. I am gonna give updates on Matthew. I haven't heard anything. They're waiting. There is some things that they're waiting for. So Chickasha, Oklahoma. And his parents were arrested, but they do not have him yet. But they do still believe that he is alive, according to police department yesterday. They did a conference. I have not seen any updates regard to Nina's missing daughter yet. I did post her out, and I posted the other young man's story out too, from the mom that was in Mind of Monsters last night. So that's the only thing I've really seen from there. No news on Matthew McDonald yet. His family is waiting. It's going to take some. Hang on a second. Miss Carolyn's messaged me. Okay. Hey, Sarah Sue. Okay, got it. You can fuck around and find out.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, beautiful.
Hey, I was gonna come up here and listen. I'm walking right now. I'm going to dog sit, but I'm gonna listen.
Are you
Um,
going to dog sit?
what? Yes, I've got a dog sit this weekend, and then another family called me and my daughter to dog sit next week, and they just called me back and said, "Oh, it's gonna be till next Saturday," and I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess I'm moving out." So my husband's like, "I'll see you later." He's like, "I'm gonna be a bachelor."
Your husband's getting ready to go. Yeah, precious chaos it is. Your husband's gonna be like the fuck. He's like, bye. No, I have a question for Kristen because I
Oh,
logged on
she,
this morning, and when I logged on this morning, I opened up Gary Wayne's court case over in Blount County, and when I went over to Blount County and
yeah,
searched the court records, he all of his cases, including from 1992, are showing open now.
Dora.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
Marie.
Oh my Lord.
Are you
That
traveling
is
with us to
that.
court? It is so exciting. So I have a question for Kristen for that because would they open that 1992 case? Because once he was convicted, it was closed.
Right.
I do know that
Yeah.
they're in
Like
court for the ID claim, but that's also on the docket for the secondary. They're all three of his things are open.
that is crazy.
Hey,
I'm so
Kara.
excited, but I'm trying not to get too excited. Type thing.
I know. I'm just so confused on it.
I know. Well, did you? Is Kristen coming in here? Did you text her?
I texted her. Yeah, she might be in court.
Yeah, she might be.
She
How
might
dare
be.
her do her job and
I
not come in
know.
here? Gosh,
I
the
know.
nerve. Hmm.
Good. I messaged
Mercy.
her and they had a because it's finally getting attention. Yay. I hope so. I really hope so because I was looking at that. Hey Nala baby. Hi guys. Um so I was looking at that this morning and I noticed it and I couldn't help to notice it because I was like, are they gonna open it up? Like what's going on here? Yes, the botched court case. Yes. So basically I logged on this morning to the court website
So
and
he
I was
did.
looking at Yeah, I was looking at Gary Wayne Sutton's case in Blount County because his conviction came out of Blount County. One of his convictions. And that was in his court file from 1992. Well, he was convicted to sentenced to death row. So, when he was sentenced, that case should have closed because yeah, granted, he hadn't been sentenced to death yet, but his sentencing, like his trial and stuff was over because he was convicted, and now they're all showing open. All three cases. I'm going to look and see if Sevierville's showing that.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a little bit of bad service in and out of here, so I'm just going to stay muted, but I'm listening.
You're fine, honey. I'm actually doing that work right now. I'm going to look and see. Hey, Katie Ann. I'm looking, guys, so just bear with me. Here for 2 weeks. Yes, I'm looking right now. Broken. Amateur. Yes, it's called Cocaine by Travis Bolt. Heart beating harder, but it beat. Ooh. Here, walk the devil down in Bourbon Street. K-Style party name. Okay, let me see. Hi guys, welcome in. I'm so sorry I'm not looking right at my screen because I am looking at the Gary Wade Sutton stuff. His court cases were opened, so I'm actually taking a look at the court website. Thank you, Sammy. Party name. It says I can search under party name, but why is it not letting me? Gary. Oh. Yes. Yes, his old attorney came for him yesterday. Yes. Thank you, Linda. Mama T, the one from, yeah, I saw the ID claim was back opened. It was back opened, but also his 1992 case is open now. It literally shows open on all three cases. Yeah. That's why I'm like, why would the 92 case be open? Why wouldn't it just be the ID claim? So they must be reviewing this case. Because I logged when I got on this morning, I was thinking, well, maybe it just shows that I can see the update from his court date yesterday. And I saw the ID claim opened, but now it's showing 1992 and 2003 also opened.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hi, Lubbock. Yeah.
I was in She's Country's live this morning, and I think the girl's name's Carol or whatever. I don't know, whatever the lady's name that she talks to Gary Wayne Sutton all the time, and she's like, want people to help with the case. She
Carolyn.
joined in the box, and she had just said that his old attorney, who is in his 80s now, did travel 2.5 hours yesterday for
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
witness.
talked to
Yeah,
her. I gave that update yesterday. He showed up to testify against the ID claim.
yeah.
However, this is his conviction because his post conviction attorneys are working on the case.
Well,
The
they
judge said
also
he was going to review it.
well they
However,
go
now
ahead.
the 1992 case is opened, and I just talked with Carolyn, and she said, ask Kristen what that means because I just thought his ID claim was open.
Yeah, on that part, I'm not sure what it means, but I know Carol may have told you this too, that like if the judge decides to review the case or whatever, that
He'll get off
like
death
if
row.
yeah, and if it goes to life in prison, then they have to go back to whenever he first got sentenced, like to the rules back then or the laws back then. And the laws back then, I think, was life in prison if you served like 25 to, I think
Yeah,
it
the
was,
laws back then, life in prison was a
yeah.
25-year
So
sentencing.
therefore, he's already served that time, and
He served out.
he would get out. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
served out. So, but the biggest thing is what I'm wanting to know now is the fact that all three cases are open. They were never open prior. His 1992 case was convicted and done. His ID claim, Carolyn thought that, well, his ID claim should be the only one open.
So let me ask you, when you talked to her this morning, because she didn't mention any of that to us this morning. So is
She
that
just found out about it. I just let her know about it like 20 minutes ago.
okay?
Because I went onto the court website and I actually went on there and saw all cases opened.
Wow, that's amazing. And I'm not sure then what that means, because I know she didn't mention any of that this morning, but like you said, she just found out. So maybe it's good news. And hopefully Kristen will be able to come in here and explain it to all of us. But that is amazing news.
It's
But they,
showing, yeah, it's showing his docket as open. All three of his cases that he
well,
had from back then.
I know they were talking too this morning, like, since he's been in there for so long, how much the world
Have
has
they sent the
changed.
clemency papers, though?
Do what?
I'm talking to Carolyn. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, she said she thought they would open because of the clemency, but you can't have an open case if you don't file the clemency papers yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure about too much of
I'm
that,
not.
but I know the
I'm not
other
sure.
thing they have talked about, just like, you know,
Oh, we know it,
how
Elaine.
like he's gonna, it's gonna be a culture shock because he's been in for so long, and they're talking about how he likes to fish and things like that, and they said that he may need therapy, and they said the best therapy is probably him going fishing and things that he used to like to do and stuff like that. But you got to think. You've been in there for since you were 27 and now you're 60 or 61 he is. I mean, the world's changed so much since then.
Yeah,
But
and there's a lot of things that I have questions because now if that's open, my biggest thing is okay. All three cases are opened, and here we go. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think they said that she said this morning that if he, goes to life in prison and then he was to get out, that he would then go to probation if he gets out.
No, he would not go to probation. Because the sentence back then they didn't have the probationary. It would just be time served, but he has to go in front of the parole board.
Yeah.
And when he goes in front of the parole board, then they'll grant that as a served time served because they have to base it off of 1992 or 1996 when he was convicted.
Well, hopefully, like, first time, a lot of people, the first time they go in front of the parole board, they get denied. Hopefully, he wouldn't get denied.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he couldn't get denied because if he gets moved to regular population, I wouldn't believe that they could deny the time served. Because if he gets down to that far and comes off of death row for the charge, then I would assume that he would not get denied for time served because it was already served out.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing, and I'm looking at all the cases because she said that they were going to try to file clemency on that. So I'm waiting to see what they actually say about the clemency paperwork, or they haven't even filed the clemency yet. So
Can you explain? I've heard of clemency before, but can you like refresh my memory about what it means?
does he have an active case for clemency in the Blount County Courthouse? I'm asking Carolyn right now. Give me just a second, guys. Thank you, guys.
Hey, while we're waiting on her to answer you, I want to let you know that last night we got word that there was a possible sighting of Isabella Izzy Miracle.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We don't know any other details. I'm going to have to get off here later, and I've got to call the detective and talk to him a little bit. But yeah, we've possible sighting. So we're
Okay.
hopeful.
Give me just a second and let me actually get this pulled up. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to turn on the green screen because I am vaping. And so I don't want to get banned.
Okay. And also, um,
I'm checking.
guys, I'm walking, so I can't look at the comments right now. But I love you all and hello. But also, Dora, did you hear? Do you know who Nina Glass was?
Yeah, I shared her daughter out last night.
Yes. And I was going to let everybody know that her daughter is missing. And you can go to Dora's page and share that flyer out if y'all don't mind.
Also, the attorney had told them yesterday, like, to keep doing what you girls are doing. And she's like, what do you mean? And he said, on TikTok. So, all the calling and stuff, maybe that's all helping. And,
I'm
you
actually
know,
getting ready to call the Blount County Courthouse.
Good.
Give me just a second. I'm going to mute for just a second. Let me call them and find out why his status has changed.
Yeah, you're okay.
well, I'm going to jump down real quick. I was just wanting to say that.
You want to stay up here with me while she's muted?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Did you? We'll talk about Nina Glass's daughter while she's muted and calling them. But do you know who Nina Glass was?
No, I haven't heard that one.
Okay. Well, Nina had a um, search and rescue team, um, and out of Texas. But Nina passed away last year, complications with pneumonia, and it was very unexpected. And she passed away January 27th, so it's coming up on the year anniversary. But her daughter's name is Aaliyah Glass, and I'm going to try, because I don't have my notes in front of me, try to pull this from my memory. And if you'll read the comments, if anybody has any questions, since I'm walking and can't read right now.
Okay.
But so Aaliyah it's really confusing because last contact she had with any family member was December 18th. And then they filed a missing persons report December 22nd. And then she called, I believe it was her sister, on December 20, no, not her sister, one of their friends, December 28th. So then they had contact again after they had filed the missing person report. And she said that she was coming down to um, Corpus Christi to hang out with some friends and family down there that used to work in the search and rescue group that Nina had. And she never made it there. So,
Hmm.
and that's pretty much like all the
400.
details we kind of have right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
She gave me the
We'll
number
get
to
back
call
to
the
that.
correct place because they're the ones that is over the court records. So I'm going to give them a call real quick and see why the case status is completely open on all charges from 1992 to 2003. Just a second.
You have reached the offices of Cliff
And we're
Cantrell,
just
Circuit
chatting about Aaliyah. So yeah, guys, could go to Dora's page and share Aaliyah's flyer out. It's Aaliyah Glass. She's 19 years old. Um, and just share that out everywhere you can. Um, Devin and the Missing also have a flyer saying out tomorrow, I believe. And go for and find her. Um, it's kind of a private search right now because um, the people that worked with Nina are going to go out and try to do that, and hopefully they'll find her and it'll be good. The place I'm going to dog sit today, They have 3 pugs, and they're so cute. I think I seen where somebody was asking about John, little baby John from Alabama, and the uh, the cops did make a statement that they
Weird. The
didn't
court
have the papers.
clerk couldn't even give me an answer.
She don't know either.
She don't know why it would show open.
Wow,
She's like, I'm sorry.
that is
She said
good.
somebody that could probably give you an answer would be here on Monday. And I said, well, it's on your website. It's showing open for all 3 cases. And she's like, I
Yeah.
don't handle that case. And I was like, well, you are the court clerk, right? She's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're like, well, then who does?
Then who handles that case? Who can tell me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Last night I was in mom's I think it was hers. Yeah, and Angie came on last night. I don't know if you guys know who Angie is.
Yes.
Okay. Well, she had actually spoken to Alea before all this started a couple months ago, and she was saying that she was really depressed, and that, obviously because of the loss of her mom. And her uncle apparently broke into the storage unit that she had for her mom and stole everything out of the storage unit.
Who?
Yeah.
An
Her
uncle.
uncle. But when
Mhm.
they were talking to Devin last night, Angie came in and told him that, and I don't know the reasoning, but um, Devin and them already know this. And Devin, when I say
Right.
Devin, it's Devin and the missing, and she's really good, was really good friends with Nina,
Yeah.
and they're they know all this stuff. But she just said that they didn't want to speak on that. I don't know the reasoning. I didn't ask. Um,
Yeah.
so I have no idea. But they're just
Dora. I was a part of, I helped Nina with some cases and stuff, so that's really dear to my heart. I didn't realize who it was till you
I
said the
really
name.
don't know a lot of the Nina details, guys. I just shared the
Yeah.
post of the flyer, so
But
I
her daughter was very important to her, and so hopefully
well,
they find her.
yeah,
yeah, absolutely. But we were just
Allegedly, the car
yeah,
that she
that's
has was her dad's.
yes,
Yeah.
and we're just kind of touching on it this morning while Dora was calling the courthouse because another reason too is because like Devin and them all found out like last night, so everything is like really fluid and nobody really
You,
knew a lot of stuff, and so it just
have you reached out to Dan?
yes, Dan knows as well.
I will keep them in my prayers. Like Nina was my other mother, so I always
Oh
do them all the time. So
yes, well thank you for doing that.
yes, I will
I
share it out.
yes, thank you.
I'm
Dora,
male.
did you call? Did you call Sevier County too, or just Blunt?
I'm gonna call Sevier County because I think it's super strange to me how Blunt can't tell me that.
Yeah. You think maybe she knows she's just told not to tell anybody, and that's the way that she handled it?
I'm calling, girl. Listen, I want to know.
Right?
The trucker.
Thank you for calling the Sevier County Courthouse.
But I just thought I'd come on
With
here and
Nina,
speak
One
on
second.
their behalf since I know them.
Ashley,
Okay, give me
here's your
one
court
second.
clerk. Press.
Thank you for coming up.
Has there been any updates on Matt McDonald?
No,
I
not.
didn't think so.
They're they found the skull, and they're going to do all the testing. Green eyes. We need to mute right now. What? I was just wondering if we. Well, we need to mute. But no. The they're they're doing all the DNA testing and dental records. But she did say her brother had been in prison before, so it would possibly be easier to pull that information, and test that since they already
Mm-hmm.
have everything on record. So, but I don't. That's the last I heard.
Well, I was in thinking of names. It's like brain farting me. But I was in a live this morning, and Sarah was in the live. Yeah, her name's Sarah. His sister's name is Sarah, right?
No, Kara.
Kara. She was in the live yesterday or this morning,
Hmm.
and it was weird because there was a medium lady that came up, and she had like this string thing, and she was asking, like, she came up and was asking yes and no questions.
Oh, hang on a second. There's a confusing. Okay, so Matt McDonald's sister is named Sam.
Sam, that's it.
Matt Spencer's sister is named Kara. Thank you,
Okay.
guys. I'm I,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm lack of sleep.
I know there's so many. It's like who's who and who belongs to who.
Right?
So she came on and she asked these questions. Sam was asking these questions, which she asked if he was alive. The lady said yes. He's running from this is allegedly that this lady told Sam this morning. He's allegedly running from something. It does have to do with rugs. He is apparently, allegedly on rugs. She asked him, do you want your family to contact you? And he said, not right now because of their protection. According to what she said, asked questions about, he possibly is in Alabama. She gave out a name. I don't remember the name. She asked because I guess there is a family member down in Alabama that Sam knows about.
I
And Sam asked the question, well, are you with so-and-so? I don't know the name, so I'm not going to say the name. But and they said yes. So I don't know if that is true or not, but I'm sure she's definitely going to look into it because apparently he's going by an alias. And she kind of knew all this, information because she knows her brother,
Yeah.
So I just thought that was interesting. So I'm not sure on Sam's take of all that from this morning, but it was definitely strange. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Do you know who the medium was that she talked to this morning?
Yes. Did I pull it up? Hold on one second.
Oh, you're okay. I'm at the house. I'm dog sitting out, so I'm probably gonna have to mute because they're going crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear them through the door already.
Oh, hey, TikTok and go post content, your friendly troll.
Yeah, friendly troll. All right, let me see if I can look her up. Is it something mystery? I know this is all I remember of her. Not, I mean, you might be able to figure it out. She lives in San Clemente. She's usually on later at night. I can't think of her name. Mystery.
Is it Julie?
Huh?
Julie?
That's not her name. I mean, I don't know what her name is on here.
Okay.
I mean, I just know her screen name. Let me see if I can find it over here. You would have to ask me that, Sarah, wouldn't you?
You know, I ask all the hard questions.
Right?
Let's go outside, guys. Come on. Let's go outside. Ooh, they were loud when I first got in here. Hang on, guys. I think I'm going to put you on a leash. Yes,
Someone
Matt.
came to rescue us.
Yes, exactly.
So I talked to Sevier County. Sevier County
Mm-hmm.
Courthouse was actually very nice, and this lady has been in there for a long, long time since Gary's
Oh.
detection.
Oh, wow.
And she told me that Blunt is the one that carried out the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that Sevier County, nothing was opened in Sevier County at all. Sevier County, he got life without parole.
Oh, okay.
So in Sevier County, she said now it would be out of our hands. If it is open in Blount County for review, it would be out of our hands unless the appellate court sent us a thing to update the file.
Oh,
Because
okay.
his life sentence, that's where the life sentence comes in.
Right.
And she said that life sentence comes in practically because the life without the possibility of parole, that's where he would get off if it's being reviewed for
Mm-hmm.
Sevier County.
Yeah. Wow.
And she said that Blount County is the one that handled the death conviction.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because, yeah.
Yeah, and she said there hasn't been any hearings here for Gary since back then. And she said when the sentencing came here, it was life without parole. And she said we couldn't do anything even if they filed here. The appellate court would have to send it to us for us to update the file. And it's in the appellate court's hands in Blount County. So those two are the two main ones that are handling the case. And now Blount County is all showing open.
Did you tell her that they were showing open over there?
Yes.
What was did she have any kind of opinion or reaction?
Yeah, she's like, I remember this case. And she was like, yeah.
Mm.
I said, yeah. I said, well, we're using social media in masses to spread awareness on this case for corruption. I did tell her that. Sure did. Sure did.
Well, good. Good. And be like, and we're coming here next.
I sure
Come on.
did.
Well, good. Y'all go party. Have y'all ever tried to
So
take
Kristen K has arrived late to the party, and I need her
Oh,
expertise.
Lord.
Oh, what'd I do?
Here,
What
she's
happened?
here. She's here.
So I just got off the phone, Kristen, with Sevier County Courthouse, and so basically, Tommy Griffin's, when he was charged with Tommy Griffin's murder, Sevier County advised me that he got life without parole there, but it's out of their hands. And she said that it's not showing anything in the court system. They did not update anything in the files yet. It would be the appellate court to do that. However, I went over to Blount County, and now his case from 1992 plus the ID claim plus another one are all now showing open.
Yeah, I said I just sent you a text message back. I didn't know which case you were talking about. And I'll have to look at everything in detail, but typically when that happens, that means that they have some sort of new evidence or information, for lack of better terms, that for Kristen. Yes. They have new evidence or information that thank you. Okay, I'm gonna try to say this for the third time. Sorry, I was getting Kenzie's food. New evidence or information that's allowing them to reopen the case. That could be DNA, that could be whatever. The first court basically made that comment because there is nothing that they can do at a lower level that it is for appellate purposes. And remember, appellate purposes is not just that 30-day, hey, I'm going to take it up to the higher court. And like we have extraordinary writs that allow you to appeal
years, decades, centuries down the line. You never fully lose your appellate rights, no matter what.
Right. And see, I talked with her and she said that there in Sevier County, for his conviction there, he got life without parole. And she said then it went over to Blount County, and Blount County is head of the DP charge. And
So if that's what's being challenged by whatever, again, I'd have to look at the series of events that led up to this to give you guys, but I'm giving you guys hypotheticals right now without looking at anything else, because I just, you know what I mean? Like, I just got in here and am answering
and
this.
see, my biggest question was, Kristen, is because so basically he went to court yesterday for the ID claim because they never pursued the ID claim when he got arrested. Well, I see that case open. Of course, that one would be.
Are we talking about Gary?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yes. So,
Okay.
so when I saw that
Yes.
yesterday, well, now I'm seeing the 1992 case open and others open.
Right. So what most likely is happening, like I said, is that when that's challenged, and then it makes everybody realize, oh, holy shit, there's more that was never done here because of the ineffective assistance of counsel, because we have new evidence and new information that could potentially prove his innocence. They're going to reopen everything for appellate purposes. They have to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And so whatever happened yesterday, and again, I'll have to look at what actually happened in the case yesterday, but whatever was argued, and they opened it after court yesterday, or was it already opened?
Well, no.
Because any motion could have triggered that being opened. Any motion challenging admissibility of evidence, challenging, the fact that evidence wasn't presented ever correctly. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
there's a multitude
apparently
of
the
things.
AG. So basically, what Carolyn told me, he went in yesterday, and one of his attorneys that had assisted from years ago showed up to testify for him. And the argument between them and the AG was that he did not get his ID claim back then, and they only tested his IQ level to a 70 and never pursued it any further. They never did any type of questioning. The lawyers have spoke to people that he grew up around, things like that. So that was the argument yesterday. I see that case open, but now all of them are completely open from 92 to 2016.
Well, right, because that claim, that ID claim alone, could trigger other instances of evidentiary, you know what I mean? Like finding, so it's almost like a domino effect, right? So like, if that wasn't challenged enough, then that finding alone could prove certain things within these other cases. You know what I mean? Like, it could either cancel it out. I'd have to look at all of the evidence for every single case that was reopened. But anytime there is new evidence or new information that's being challenged, it's anything that was connected to the main case, as well as any case that was connected to that main case, is going to be reopened.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
Yes.
And that's just because again, there was ineffective assistance of counsel in this case, big time. Not to mention the fact that there was nothing directly connected to him ever. He has, and I've been saying this forever, he's got a multitude of appellate reasons that this could be overturned.
Yes, exactly. And he said, so basically the judges, what he decided yesterday was he was going to review it. He'll make his decision to either grant Gary that or take it to trial, and the trial will be May 26th through 28th.
Right. So once that determination is made, either way, all of those other cases are directly connected to this main case. And because of that, they have to be reopened and possibly relitigated, or they could do it in motion for joinder and basically relitigate everything all together at one time as well. There's a multitude of different ways they can go about doing that.
Right. And Carolyn said that if, in fact, he wins the trial, say he doesn't grant it, but he grants the trial.
Right.
If he grants the trial and Gary wins that trial, Gary comes off of death row.
100%. 100%.
And she said then he will have to go through the board of the parole board. And then back then they would have to sentence him based on the sentence in 92,
Correct, which means he
25
would
years.
get out.
Yep.
Because it wasn't at 25 years back then.
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, absolutely. 100%. 100%.
So, and she said the judge was reviewing everything yesterday, and he said he wanted to go back through and review it, and he'll make his decision and notify the attorneys.
Yep. So, whenever they take something like that under advisement, it could be 24 hours, it could be 48 hours. With it being Friday already, I would assume it's going to be obviously next week before we know anything. That's my
what
assumption.
we're talking about too, and I said, well, hopefully he might come back with something today.
Yeah, in a perfect world, yes, but I think considering what's at hand and what's at stake and what type of case this was, right?
Yep.
I have a feeling that he's going to take a little bit longer than 24 hours to.
I think he's going to review it thoroughly, and when he gets in that file, he's going to see other things.
Oh, of course. And that's again why they have to reopen anything and everything that was associated with the main case.
Because she said that that judge really listened to both sides and asked a lot of questions yesterday.
Well, at least they got a fair judge.
Yes. And they said that he literally asked a lot of questions, and she didn't have any clue that Gary's lawyer was going to show up from back in the day and testify for him that they did not ID him, nor did they read him his Miranda rights.
Good. I'm so glad they came in and did the right thing, because a lot of attorneys wouldn't want, you know what I mean? Wouldn't want to.
This attorney is now 80 years old.
Oh, of course. So he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yep. He came in and literally took the stand yesterday and testified, and the judge was like, okay, if I decide to rule this, and we'll go to trial, it'll be 26th and 28th of May.
So really quick to answer Jessica Dog Mom. So if he wins this, it will then have to go to the parole board, who will then have to resentence him based off of the guidelines from back then when he was initially sentenced, which would be the 25 years, which means he would get out because it's been past 25 years, 10 years past the 25 years.
Yep.
So yes, he would get out, but that's the series of events that would happen.
Correct. And that's what the attorneys advised Carolyn yesterday also, because she said that they would have to re-sentence him. And once they sentenced that, they couldn't sentence based on a 2025 sentence. They'd have to go all the way back to 1992.
Correct. And the sentencing guidelines have changed significantly since then, which means that any supporting, sentencing guidelines, anything that has come into play goes out the window. They will go back to whatever sentencing guidelines were in place in 1992 when all this, when he was sentenced then. So whatever was in play then is how they're going to sentence him here based off of those guidelines.
Yes,
they
and
can't
that's what
utilize 2025, 2026 guidelines.
Right, that's what I said. They can't do that. They have to go back to the original conviction.
Correct.
Statute, because they couldn't fast forward any of that, and he would get out. And that's the hopes. The judge is, she said the judge sounded very promising yesterday. He was very nice, and he listened to both arguments. The AG is trying to say that they did ID him, but the AG is not prepared and did not have any documents supporting their claim.
Yeah, and they also didn't, if I remember correctly, and Dora, correct me if I'm wrong, and I need to get the rest of the info from Carolyn still, but they didn't even have DNA linking him back then. Somebody was saying they don't have the DNA on it at this time. They didn't have it back then either. They don't have any DNA linking Gary Wayne Sutton to this unaliving whatsoever. This was a trial by ambush.
I'll send you the Dropbox.
Yeah, please do.
I have all the files that was filed in court.
Yeah, send it to me, please. But do you have the original files too in there?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, send that to me, please.
Yes, all of them are in there, and included in the file, because I saw it, they said if Gary would have been tried by himself, they would have had to let him walk, so he was tried with his uncle.
Oh, of course he was. That's why they did the motion for Joyner too, and that's what I was saying is that can be a positive thing or a bad thing, right? And or a good thing or a bad thing. And in this case, it was a bad thing because now you have a co-defendant, and it's like I always say when I look at it, this is the way I look at it. This is how I'm going to try to like dumb this down to like layman's terms. But when you're cross-examining somebody, you don't want to ask compound questions, right? Because then you don't know what they're answering, right? Like you can't be like, hey, Dora, what color is the sky, the car, and the ground? Right? Like if somebody says blue, you're going to be like, okay, which one are you talking about? They're not all three blue, right? So the same thing when you're joining something, you have multiple individuals, and again, just when they join multiple individuals, if you look at one person, they automatically think that person's guilty, then that other person, just by process of elimination, they automatically believe is guilty. And I hate that for
Kristen
the
and Dora, I
children.
have a question for y'all.
Yeah.
So, Kristen, could he and should he potentially go after wrongful conviction? And Dora, there was a comment that said, will this apply to Tommy and Connie or just Tommy's case?
This would be both, because the appellate court then would send it to Sevier County to update.
And that's why I explained the Joyner. Yep, guilt by association, 100%. And that's why
because basically she told me on the phone that when he was convicted there in Sevier County, she said it was life without parole. Then he got transferred to Blount County for the Connie Branham case, which was the death penalty case. And she said it's out of our hands, and the appellate court would have to send it to us for us to update if there was something that occurred to where he would, the sentencing is reviewed and things are reviewed. It would then get sent to us for updation. That's the only thing that they could possibly do.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
And so then, Kristen, would he, or could he, I guess, and should he go after like a wrongful conviction lawsuit?
He says he don't want money.
He would win.
Yeah, he says he doesn't want any money. He just wants to get out, which I don't blame him at this point, and that's sweet. But I'd have to look specifically to see if that's allowed. Some jurisdictions allow you to do that and get a monetary compensation or some sort of,
And you would have to consider that this man would be fighting another 5 years with them.
Oh yeah, he doesn't want to be. He wants to be out of the court. Those civil cases can take and do take literally forever.
Yeah, he would be. He's in his 60s. He would be fighting till his 70s.
Yeah, and he's not going to want to do that. So I don't blame him just wanting to finish the rest of his life on the outside. Now, and he said am I a petty bitch that would do something differently? Yes, absolutely.
He said that he wouldn't seek monetary gain. He just wants his freedom back. He wants to live outside. So he said he wouldn't even fuck with them. He would just walk away peacefully and enjoy the rest of his life that he has.
I would at least be asking for a house. That'd be me. I'd at least be asking for a house, since y'all housed me somewhere I wasn't supposed to be for all them years, and then you better give me a house when I get outside. That's one thing less I gotta do,
Yeah.
But I understand not wanting to fight the courts anymore. I mean, you've been in there so long.
But I get it. Being that age,
go after them.
Yeah, being that age too is going to make a huge difference. 100%.
Yeah, because you're tired at that age. You're just done. He's 60, I think 65 or 66 now, and this happened in 92.
Yeah, he's done.
He's done.
Didn't he just have a birthday?
Yeah. And he's like, I just want to live. I just want my life back that it was before I went in. That's all I want.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, the whole situation is infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. And that's what I was saying yesterday. In my opinion, and again, I'm going to say this without looking at the remaining of the documents though, this entire case, right? Well, this is not my opinion. Let me state a fact first. It is an absolute fact that this entire case was circumstantial at best. They had absolutely nothing linking him. This was a trial by ambush. This was a, hey, we need to pin this on somebody. And so we're going to take, we're process of elimination. Boom, Gary it is. Yep. And that's exactly what happened in this case. There was absolutely nothing linking him whatsoever to these two individuals. And it's infuriating, absolutely infuriating. But at this point, with the new evidence, I'll be back. With the new evidence that they have, there is a very good chance that this will work out in his favor, and and then obviously they'll release him.
Yep.
But there are states that have, that have gone away or done away with these wrongful conviction statutes, and that's infuriating to me. Missouri being one of them that is, I shouldn't say not completely, but they've lessened what type of compensation that they can receive if they're wrongfully convicted, which is insane to me. There was a guy that was exonerated after 30 some odd years, and they're like, so, nope, sorry. Statute of limitations ran out while you were in prison. I'm sorry. What? Are you okay?
Tell him, Kristen, are you okay?
He was in prison, sir. Ma'am, are you fucked? That's the way I look at it.
Right.
Lost your ever-loving mind. What is he supposed to do? File as a pro se litigant in court? Yeah, okay. We all know how well that works out for every pro se litigant that files for wrongful conviction to be overturned. They don't even listen to them. They throw it out. No.
Yes, and Carolyn is like sitting on edge just waiting for the attorneys to call back. And she said, I probably won't hear from them till next week, but I'm so excited to see what they have to say, because they said if the trial is granted, they'll just go up for, the judge has already set he's already cleared a pathway for that trial for the 26th through the 28th.
Right. I see it being beneficial. I truly do. I really, really do. I think they have a very solid case, which is rare in a lot of these circumstances.
You know what? They've been preparing this case for 2.5 years.
Well, here's the thing, too. Remember I told you about that, Shockley, I believe was the last name, is the guy out of Missouri that I told you that we all had to jump on and hurry really quick to get his DP overturned, and then they ended up can I say the E word on here? They ended up going through with it in October, and so he was unalived by the state in October because the Attorney General of Missouri said we are not in the habit of, even if somebody is convicted and there's evidence that they are innocent, we're not in the habit of overturning convictions for M charges. Yes, Lance Shockley. Thank you, Amber.
Yes, and see, the biggest thing with that, too, is with Gary's case, I'm hopeful that this judge gets in there and he starts seeing all these things and he's like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he said that he needed time to review it.
Yeah.
Because the AG wasn't prepared at all. They even stated that.
Yeah, I'm in Missouri too. I'm in Missouri and Texas, Amber. I'm right there with you. It's awful. Absolutely awful. And I reached out. They actually, in that Lance Shockley case, they even had a juror, the foreman, quite actually, who wrote a book about his guilt and gave it to every one of the jurors in the case.
What?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
No, he's not. Quite literally, no. And that's what pissed me off. When I heard that, I was like, this is unfreaking believable. Unfreaking believable. And so reached out to the Attorney General, and that's the response that I got. We are not in the habit of overturning M convictions here in the state of Missouri.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, just for the simple fact, 4 other people.
Oh yeah, Amber, I'm a legal consultant, and the amount of cases like this that aren't even made public that come across my desk every single day from families is absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. There's not enough time in the day for even our group of advocates alone to cover every single one of them, and it's infuriating. That's quite literally why I sit up here and scream over and over again how backwards and broken the system is, because they don't give two shits whose life they're ruining as long as they get their conviction. And that's what pisses me off, because the ethical obligation of a prosecutor is to find a means to an end to justice, not merely to convict. And yet that's all that they are worried about is their conviction rate every single time. Every single time. M's asking if all of the cases from that ME have been overturned. I don't think all of them have yet. I think that's the direction that they're headed, but I don't think every one of them have yet. Have they?
Which one?
No, they haven't.
I think so.
Oh.
The ME, the medical examiner, that was the corrupt medical examiner.
No, so basically, there's been 5 people that served almost 30 years that was exonerated due to Dr. Charles Harlan. And Gary's case was going good back in the day until Harlan spoke, and then that was good conviction.
Yep.
Based upon that. Because I posted an article, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I actually posted that video yesterday, and I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to play it for you so that you actually hear. This was a news press from then when Harlan, when things started coming out about Harlan and his shit started hitting the fan. There was a medical examiner that spoke up and said something back then. Let me grab that video. Hold on so you guys can hear it. Right here.
Harlan.
Oh, shit, that's not it. Did they take my shit down? They better not have. Excuse me. Oh, it's right here.
A national medical examiner stripped up his license. Ben.
Well, that medical examiner was Charles Harlan. The state revoked his license back in 2005 for incompetence. But Harlan played a key role in the trial of Gary Wayne Sutton. It happened back in 1992. 24-year-old Tommy Griffin's body was found along the banks of the Little River in Blount County, and his sister was found days later, burned beyond recognition in her car. It did not take long for police to arrest Gary Wayne Sutton and his older uncle.
As soon as we were backing out, they surrounded us.
Longtime friend Carolyn Miller was with Sutton when he was arrested and is certain he is innocent.
How can you be so sure he did not do it?
Because I was with him that weekend.
The judicial system makes mistakes sometimes, and this is one of those mistakes.
Sutton's attorney is fighting to get Sutton off death row and points back to his 1996 murder trial at the old Blount County Courthouse. The prosecution's case depended on a timeline. Tommy Griffin's body was discovered on a Monday morning. The prosecutor said he was murdered 3 days earlier, on Friday night, right after Sutton and his older uncle bailed Griffin out of jail.
The timeline required Mr. Griffin to have been dead 64 hours.
But when Griffin's body was discovered, first responders said the gunshot wound seemed fresh and the body was in full rigor mortis.
When first responders responded, the body was in rigor, and that's something that usually dissipates within a day.
A former county medical examiner testified at trial.
That former medical examiner testified at trial and said there's absolutely no way he was dead 24 hours. Not even that. That's how that occurred.
Infuriating. Absolutely infuriating.
Yep. If you go and you watch, they're not saying his uncle was innocent. He don't know, but Gary was with Carolyn that weekend. They were at a hotel.
I agree, Tammy, 100%. Every case that he was on should be looked into also, 100%.
Yep. Because he's the one that testified and said that the body was there for 3 days, which was false as shit. Oh, peep this. Kristen, they also said that Connie was pew-pewed in the shoulder, left shoulder, before she was burned. But in court, they determined she wasn't even pew-pewed. It was her bra strap.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
For real.
Yeah, they said it was
How
the
in
little
God's
metal
name can
clasp.
you mix something like that up?
Yeah, they said it was like the little metal clasp piece.
And they called that the bullet in their reports.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't. Yes, it's in Tennessee, guys.
And how did you collect that case I sent you last night?
Oh, I haven't even gone down. I partially went down it, and that was enough. I have one from Marge that I'm working on, another wrongful conviction out of California, which is wild as hell. So I was watching all that last night, but all of every single one of these, though, but to answer your question, from what I did look at, it's almost the same situation. All of these are. It's the same MO across the board for all of these courts. And it's infuriating.
Yep.
Absolutely infuriating.
Yeah, because it's like, just do your job.
Yeah, it's like, why can't we?
Oh, there's Marge. Hey, Marge.
Right.
Marge.
And why is that such a hard duty? That's a hard duty because you needed a conviction really quickly in order to obtain that money for the court system. Because you think about it, in 92, shit, that was a lot of money for a trial. That was literally.
Tammy's got the same situation with her son. If you guys haven't been to my page and watched the Derek Revere story, same situation. He was unalived by individuals who literally went into a bar. I have the recording on my page. Went into a bar and bragged about how they hit Derek while he was walking on the side of the highway, left the scene, were seen by other individuals washing their vehicle off at a car wash, and because they are allegedly informants for the police, nobody ever even touched him. Derek's body was hit 4 times total. Finally, the last individual stopped and waited for the police to get there, as well as the second to last individual that hit him.
Wild, isn't it?
But it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And and then of course all the
nuts.
Yeah, it's insane. It was a hit and run, and they are still walking around free. In fact, they commented on my video trying to backtrack on all the conversations and the comments that were made days after.
Oh my.
Saying we're gonna
Wild the
sue
amount of
everybody.
people
Okay.
that comment on your stuff that are involved.
Oh, I'm telling you. They literally were like, we're gonna sue. Okay, cool. Well, let's open up discovery. Let's open up that can of worms. That got them to stop commenting real quick. Fine, you're not going to be criminally convicted? Bet. Well, then let's go ahead and open up that civil case and open up that can of worms.
Yeah, because everything comes out then.
That's where my big FU video came from, that everybody was just saying that they were like, we love your, or Angel Mom was like, absolutely love your big FU video. The whole thing, it's because the only 2 names I mentioned in the Travell Martin video was Travell Martin, and then Justin Good was the cop. So that individual posing as James Doe or whatever has to be Justin Good, who says you're being sued. And then to write an absolutely unhinged comment like you posted on the 3rd comment about the she shed full of
that was sick.
BODIES and all that.
That was sickening, yeah.
Wild ass.
Are you okay? Are you fucked?
Travell Martin, Kayla, is what I just said.
Dora, you take me out every time you say that.
Travell Martin's the one I just mentioned, and then Derek Revere is the other one. They're all on my page.
Louisiana.
Yeah, that one's out of Louisiana also. And his mom's the one that's right above your comment, Kayla.
Right.
Yeah, justice for Derek.
Are you for real okay? Because I know you fucking lying.
I'm ordering my coffee. I know.
But on a bright note, guys, the 13th, Courtney and Brad go to court.
Oh, I can't wait.
Woohoo!
Kristen, I want
today Rich is in court.
Yes, he is.
Really?
Yep.
already happened, I don't know. I haven't heard anything on it.
Let me put you guys on a. Hold on. Yes, like for real. When I tell y'all, like, yeah, they go to court soon, and I'm so freaking excited about that. We're going in the woods for this one.
We're going exploring.
Right.
Oh my, Dora the Explorer.
And you
Oh,
know,
the
Courtney's little ass is gonna be pissed the hell off.
She's gonna be begging to get out. She makes me sick.
She pisses me off, boy. Like, I can't help it. I try, but damn, that girl makes me mad. Like, are you okay? That's what I ask her. Because, girl, oh no. Negative.
So Rich is also scheduled for a pretrial on January 14th, the day after. And I'm pretty sure Kimmy is too. She's got something going on
Yeah.
the 14th.
Oh, she has something. You're right, Oz. For real. I don't think these people are okay. At all. Slightly. Not okay. It's wild.
Yeah, his court hearing for the um for what he got during the Beckett case was this morning at 9 o'clock. I didn't get to watch it. I was
And for
busy.
those asking really quick, yes, they did file the victims of in the Koberger case did file a lawsuit against the university saying that they ignored his predatory behavior.
Oh
That was
wow.
yesterday.
Wow.
I was mad that we didn't get a motive or a why or a remorse in that case. That made me so sick. I was like, "Oh, you sick individual."
Well, I felt like the judge.
I don't think we got that for a multitude of reasons, and I know I have the unpopular opinion on that case, so I'm going to leave it alone. But I will say that there's a lot more that didn't come out that's in the evidence that did come out, which makes it even crazier. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, because it's like, how could some of that stuff be just overlooked and denied when it's right there?
Yeah, that's why I'm interested to see
Right.
how
And
what comes out
Kristen,
in the civil case.
there's another one that I want us to really work on for her. I have the entire file logs, the photos, the crime scene photos. Is the Kara Garvin case. She is on life without parole. And just like Gary Wayne, there was absolutely not one piece of evidence that linked her. They did no DNA. They convicted her based off of a 7-year-old boy's statement.
Yeah. Yes, I have been following Jesse Butler's case.
Her mom, Miss Audrey, is amazing. She has been fighting hard, and everything that they have presented to everybody has truly denied her appeal. She exhausted all of her appeals because they denied them immediately.
Wait, hold on. So even at the federal level, or she exhausted
Girl,
her
yes.
state levels? They filed they ignored a federal habeas.
I think the last time I talked to Miss Audrey, she said that from what I understood, yes. I'll ask her. I'll text her.
Find out if they've taken it federal, because federal doesn't usually deny that quickly. I mean, again, I could be completely wrong, but
when I say the 7-year-old boy.
I'll tell you my coffee order in a minute. Go ahead. Sorry, girl.
No, the girl that is on it was her parents. She's here on TikTok, and she is oh man, she's a, oh Lord, I'm just going to keep my words on that one. But it was a triple homicide, and it basically, the little boy's statement changed about 4 times. The police reports changed about 4 times. Oh yeah, it'll make you sick.
Okay, really quick. Yes, I've been following the Zach Adams case. That one's wild too. Very, very wild. I don't know how people feel about that. My coffee order at Dutch Brothers is a holiday cookie latte iced in a medium, but in a large cup with 3 extra soft top, and then cookie butter latte whenever it's cookie butter latte time. But yeah, that Zach Adams case is wild.
Right, Terry. Man, oh.
Oh, is that the one from?
You remember her, Sarah Sue?
Yes.
That was her parents that was murdered. And her sister.
No.
Yes. And Kara got blamed for it. And there was not one damn piece of evidence. They never did any DNA. They never done shit. I watched the interview. They took Kara in that office and said, "We know you did it." And she was at the subway at 8 o'clock with blonde hair. She didn't dye her hair. The man she was with was a big ruggie. He gets out this year in December. He had her to dye her hair all the time. Well, so happened he had her to dye her hair of the description of the boy described at 9 o'clock. But in the video footage, she was still blonde at the time the murders happened. The boy
I need to see that case file too.
Girl, yes, you will be sick to your stomach.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about is Kara Garvin.
Miss Audrey is absolutely incredible, and she has exhausted. She's raising Kara's daughter, and granddaughter. She literally, when I say this woman has fought with every might she had, she even was on the TV show Without a Reasonable Doubt, and they told her that she needed to give up on her daughter.
That's insane. That's really quick, because someone did ask this. So with Jesse McButler, there is an attorney that is filing a lawsuit to try to get the and I don't know if it's been filed yet. I still have to go back and check, but she is filing a lawsuit to try to get the conviction of youthful offender overturned, to put him away for the 70 some odd years that he should have been doing, or he was originally sentenced to before the youthful offender program.
Yeah, and Kristen, I'll send you the website her mom created also that shows you a layout of the house. It shows you documents that change every fucking 5 minutes by police.
Yeah. Yeah, send me whatever you have on that case. I'll take a look at it.
Oh man, it will blow your mind.
I tried to look up Rich's court from this morning, and do you believe that's the only one that's not on there? There's some from like 21 hours ago and yesterday, I guess, like morning or whatever, but nothing from this morning.
I think I actually have the stuff for Kara Garvin. Hold on one second. Let me look.
Yeah, wait till you see that one. That blows my freaking mind. It makes me sick to my stomach. It makes me so sick to even look at that stuff and watch the TV show. If you guys want to watch it, it's Beyond a Reasonable Doubt, season 4, episode 8. It's called To Die For. To DYE is how it's spelled.
I tried to find that the last time we talked about it, the show, and I couldn't find it. I ended up watching a whole nother series
I
got sucked into.
Oh, To Die For Reasonable Doubt. Series. Let me pull it up. I know it's right here.
KK said, "Storm is coming. Funny story. I went to prom with your nephew." That's funny.
Right there.
Hold on. Okay.
It's spelled To Die For. And that's the episode. When I tell you, I was so fucking pissed when I watched that. It just pissed me off even more. Because they basically told her that, the funny thing about it is that police officer that worked that case took the weapon home with him and it was never seen again.
Interesting.
They never took DNA from it. There was 3 other people's DNA on it, but they would never talk about it. Also, allegedly the clothes that she was wearing was neatly folded by a bank, and so happened the bank didn't have any footage.
Interesting.
Kara is, I mean, she is such a, her mom, I absolutely adore Miss Audrey. And when I say it's called To Die For, guys, it's season 4, episode 8, or other way around, one of the two. It is, it's called Two, and then it's spelled DYE 4, and it's called Beyond a Reasonable Doubt show.
What is my unpopular opinion on Idaho 4? I don't think he did it alone, number one. Number two, there is extortion documentation in the evidence. There is inconsistencies between body cam and police reports and actual statements that were made by individuals. Again, I'm not saying anything other than that because there's a lot that were not being shown that they're not handing over. But I think there's more to the story than what meets the eye, and it's infuriating to me because it's not justice, true justice for the victims when they do not know the whole story. And again, I'm never going to say that he's 100% innocent because, again, we do not have enough. And I know that there's a lot of people that make the comment, well, he admitted to it. We also have to remember he had a public defender. He was denied experts at trial to put on, a proper defense. And so a lot of times to prevent the DP, right, there's always instances where he's like, look, I'm going to be convicted anyways. Or again, that's why I'm saying I don't think he did it alone. I think there's other people involved that are walking around free.
Facts.
And you guys know how I feel about everybody being innocent until proven guilty. One, and I will even stand up for the most heinous criminal on the face of this planet. I don't care what they did, because if it was you or I or anyone else sitting in that seat, you would want me saying the same damn thing about you. And that's the system that we operate in, and we have to be. That's why I'm also very careful with how I word things in my videos that I do and things like that, because it's easy to get emotionally involved with things. Unless I've seen concrete footage of somebody doing something, none of us truly know. I just had this argument with somebody in my inbox yesterday about the Nick Reiner case. They're like, Alan Jackson, backed off because he knew that he was guilty and he's not going to blah, 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 blah. I'm like, first and foremost, he literally walked outside the courthouse and said, under the laws of the state of California and New York, Nick Reiner is not guilty. That's one. Now, regardless of how he meant that, if he meant innocent until proven guilty, which is the law in every jurisdiction, then yes, he is right now absolutely unequivocally not guilty because he has not been convicted. So that's number one. Number two, and most importantly, not one of us have seen any evidence showing that he did in fact do that. The only thing that we have is assumption, speculation, and what the media has put out.
Correct.
So none of us can, with absolute conviction, say we can make assumptions. We can say this is our opinion, but none of us know for absolute certain.
Facts.
We really don't. So that's where I stand. That's where I will always stand. That doesn't mean I want these people to walk free. That doesn't mean, it means that I'm standing on what our justice system allows every single person that sits in that defendant seat, which is that they are innocent until proven guilty. And being an individual who is retaliated against by a corrupt police officer who has gone through that exact situation. No, I didn't unalive somebody. I didn't do anything that serious. I didn't do anything at all, to be quite honest, but the case itself wasn't that serious. But the point is that I would want everybody to have that, again, innocent until proven guilty situation.
You did have a toaster on your counter.
I had a toaster on my counter. That is correct. And I was charged with child neglect.
Just saying.
Absolutely correct. My daughter was playing out. My daughter was playing outside. It's wild. And then they changed it 2 days before trial to endangering the welfare of a child, and I was acquitted after that. Just wild behavior, but whatever.
I jumped up here for a couple of reasons. First of all, Gary Sutton, any updates?
Dora.
Nothing yet. They just that they've reopened a few of the other cases that from like 1992, and the judge is reviewing everything from the case yesterday. And if he determines basically that they're going to resentence him, then he'll go and be resentenced, and then he will ultimately get out because the resentencing guidelines from back at that time was 25 years, and he's well exceeded that.
Okay. And Sarah Sue, did you
Yes.
receive any phone calls?
I have not. I actually am supposed to make a phone call back to them at 2.
Okay. I've been over
So,
working with the Matthew Spencer.
yeah. Hey, Kristen, what Pappy's talking about is that we possibly had a sighting of Isabel Izzy Miracle last night.
Where?
Really?
I don't, Pappy, do you know like the
I
vicinity
don't
of
know. Yeah, the
around about?
facility's about 2 hours away from Shepherdsville. She
Yeah.
was spotted. She was with someone. Actually, she was apparently with another girl that was missing that has been found, and I can't remember her name at the moment. It's in Sarah, if you can.
Amy Lopp.
Yeah, Amy was found, and they've been with a gentleman that's been supplying them with their vapors, and
His name was Michael Dunn, and he
yes,
is, I
he's
believe he's been arrested.
incarcerated at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
So,
they've
Bobby
been
just doesn't like my bullshit. That's why you get straight to business. He's like, "Shut up,
no,
Kristen.
I like.
Someone's talking."
Come on, I love your
no.
bullshit. I was just trying to get an update.
I'm kidding. I was commenting on their comments.
Come
You
on,
know I'm
spread.
joking. You know
Kristen,
Come
I'm
he's
on,
tender. He's tender now.
yes. Come on, give me your bullshit.
Oh, we love Pappy.
Well, I
Oh,
just
I'm
wanted to make
kidding.
sure that it was okay for us to say, and if he said it, it's okay. So there you go. And I'm so excited. Like I mean, like I don't want to get too excited, but you
Yeah,
know,
it's a
Are
possible
you
sighting.
cracking pepper or are you walking on rocks?
me.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm actually like flicking like a whole notebook of paper. Isn't that weird? Okay, listen.
It sounds like you were cracking
Oh,
pepper or
It
walking
did.
on
It
rocks.
did.
we need to play that game on
What's
here.
the sound?
Yes.
Thank
What
you
does it
guys.
sound? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get
Oh
the cell
my.
phone.
And someone said down in, yeah, this is my backup. Someone said in the comments they went to prom with my nephew Mike. I have no nephew Mike. So whoever told you
Oh.
that was incorrect. I think it was KK.
Well then.
I've got some nephews, but not a Mike.
He said wrong.
Yeah, wrong family tree. Dora, how have
They're
you been?
asking
I
for
haven't really
updates on
seen you in a couple
Aaliyah.
of days.
I know, honey. I'm in boxes. I'm
I
in
got my
boxes. Thank
account
you
back
guys for the
last
heart
night.
me.
I got
Yeah.
my Pappy account back last night. So now I have two functioning accounts, but I'm really going to be protecting the Pappy account. But you guys can still call me Pappy.
Yay. Everybody's asking if there's an update on Aaliyah. I don't think there is that I've heard of.
There's not really any updates other than I'm still waiting on identification of the bones that was found in Wheeling. That'll take time, guys. I know that a lot of people was asking why hadn't that come back yet. It takes time to get the dental records back from that. And it'll probably be a week, 2 weeks to the top. Depends on how fast they get it back.
And that was an update on Matthew McDonald. The
Yeah.
Aaliyah, Aaliyah Glass. We don't have any updates. That they just kind of found out. Devin and them did last night. They're working on things. There is a flyer on Dora's page that you can go and share. And please do that. If we have any updates, we will let y'all know, though, I promise. And I think Devin will be live tonight about it, so she may have some more information.
Yep.
But
there'll be more information, I'm sure. In the midst of all that, we haven't really heard, so it's just a waiting game. And then also we're just playing the waiting game until the judge makes the ruling on Gary Wayne Sutton's case. He had a court hearing yesterday. The judge is still set to make a decision on that, and we're hoping it's one of the best and opens the doors to many possibilities. And then who else was it? Courtney and Brad. They do not go to court until the 13th. So we will be covering that once they go to court. I doubt it'll be live streamed, though. I don't know. Depends.
Speaking of depends, you'll never guess what I got from my coworkers for Christmas.
They give you some depends. Ain't that sweet?
God.
They did.
Oh, JP Miller's court date is the 12th?
Yes. His was the day
Wow.
before Courtney's.
God.
Oh, sorry, guys. I gotta clear. I don't. Some of you are requesting. I know that. Let me see what this is. I know I have. And Ryan RJ Davis, guys, out of Chickasha, Oklahoma. There has been no update on that as well. I'm checking for an update right now. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I've been looking all morning. I don't think there is anything. They are doing searches today, and there is a candlelight
So,
vigil tonight at 7.
now, this is just a comment. This was in the group Find RJ Davis. That is posted in the group. It says, y'all, I'm in express care right now. Someone came into a business suite saying there's footage of RJ heading towards the building where the Verizon is the night he went missing. They are looking at the footage now. But that was just a comment 2 hours ago. And then the search, and then by KOCO5 News, the search for missing 12-year-old Ryan R.J. Davis intensifies after his parents were arrested, and a local volunteer group is helping investigators. So there hasn't been any type of updates or anything like that yet, but as soon as we get them, other than the update of his parents being arrested, that's it. Now, I am seeing something come out of... Oh, shoot. Jana would like to know that. Washington Parish Sheriff's Office. Human remains were found last night off of North Jones Road. Press release soon. Carly Donald Provost Sr. The body hasn't been identified, but they're leaning towards that one. But no, there hasn't been anything other than the parents being charged. That's it, guys. There's no update on that. There's also no update. You said Isabella Izzy Miracle. Now, I do know there's another Laurel County girl missing. There's no new updates on her. I've been following it closely. And also the two that I had missing from Kentucky have been found safe. The young boy and also the other young lady from Laurel County, they both have been found safe. And if you don't follow the Facebook page is in my bio. You can go there and see my bio as well. It is listed there as well. So you'll be able to see the stuff that we have there.
Howdy, howdy.
Hey, hey.
Got a question. Have y'all seen the couple that was unalive, the dentist or whatever? I was
Yes.
reading on one of the Facebook pages or FB pages last night. Did y'all see where it's been said that the children, like there was food laid out for the babies and like
Yes.
they were like locked in a room?
It was
That's
wild.
personal to me. That seems very like that. I feel like that's somebody that knew them and they were like, well, here, let me feed these babies and keep them out of the room so they don't see nothing.
Yep. They locked the bedroom door, and yeah, I feel like it was somebody who cared about the babies.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
That just didn't seem like a random act to me with that being done.
This is in my opinion. I've said it from the beginning. If there was housekeepers or babysitters, and that right there tells me there's a possibility babysitter.
I never thought about that.
love triangle, and that's in my opinion. Love, it's a thing of the heart.
Yeah, of
That
course,
would make
Dana.
sense. Absolutely.
I'm trying to look and see if there's an update on the young girl that's missing.
Dora,
Uh huh.
are you okay?
Are you okay?
Girl, have you seen the thing about the discovery of over 100 stolen human remains in Pennsylvania?
Girl, no. The
Yes,
fuck?
in a storage unit, leading to the arrest of Jonathan Gerlich. Girl,
Where in
get on
Pennsylvania?
it.
You know where?
Dana, I'm gonna need you to text that to me.
Uh,
I'm sorry, who the hell steals human remains?
Girl, go. You need to get on that. It is
Charles Harlan.
crazy. And it
What,
Stolen
like,
said,
what
from
are
where
how is
exactly?
there, hold on, how is there remains in a storage unit?
okay, location of discovery. The remains were found predominantly in the basement of Jonathan Gerlich's home in Efrate, Lancaster County, with additional remains in a storage locker.
Good God Almighty.
Source of remains.
Is
Investigators
he
determined,
okay?
yeah, investigators determined that the remains were stolen from approximately 26 mausoleums and underground graves at the historic Mount Mora Cemetery in Yeadon, Delaware County. The burglaries at
No.
the cemetery had been reported since November 2025.
Freaking grave robbing. Oh my gosh.
So he was
That's,
actually breaking into mausoleums. Like that's not an
Yes,
easy thing to do.
and cemeteries.
I wonder if he worked there.
What?
That
Girl,
would be one easy way to
I
get in there.
know you.
He was arrested near the cemetery with a bag containing more remains. He
Oh,
is facing numerous charges, including over 100 counts each of abuse of corpse and receiving stolen property, along with burglary,
How
trespassing,
far is
and
that from Matthew?
yeah. What town was that in? Do you know?
it's, yeah, I'm going to spell it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's
Somebody
EPHRATA, Pennsylvania.
EPHRATA
Pennsylvania.
from
In
they said
Lancaster
a bunch
County,
of them are
Pennsylvania.
baby bones. Who does that? Who does
It says
that?
it's about 3 hours, 234 miles from California, PA to Ephrata. I think that's how it's spelled.
It even
Wow.
says they were involved in buying and selling human remains.
Are they fucking girl?
Somebody
In
in the
various
chat said they were
states.
mostly baby children's
I
remains.
don't see anywhere where it states that. So
I
I
don't
don't want to
see
speak
that.
on that, but I'm looking at the news and I do not
I
see that
sent
it
it to you,
states.
Dora, on Facebook, by the way.
I need to look at.
It
Oh,
said
man.
they were in various states. Some of them were hanging, as it were. Some of them were pieced together. Some of them were just skulls on a shelf. The Delaware County District Attorney Tanner Rouse said.
What?
Freaking
I wonder if he
same
was like a
individual.
groundskeeper or something for a cemetery, maybe.
That's what I thought. Is like since it's so hard to get in those mausoleums, what I wonder if he works
Are
there.
we becoming the Texas Chainsaw Massacre around this bitch, or
I
what are we
just wanted
doing?
to hop up here and tell you, Dora, because I was like, I know if she's heard about this, then she would have already said something.
Well, it's
Ugh,
getting ready to get posted. That's for
He watched
sure.
that movie Frankenstein too seriously.
that's
Yeah.
just horrible.
This
That's
is
just,
wild.
I wonder
yeah,
if it
like,
was like
what
an
is,
old cemetery that like nobody, you know, because you have those rundown ones that like have been there for years and they really don't have like. I wonder if it was one of those. It's kind of been like a
look up the
forgotten.
cemetery. It says at the historic Mount Mora Cemetery in Yeadon,
Uh,
Delaware.
Yeah, but
So
it also said that there were two. What is it? Where? Hang on. There were two decomposing torsos and other skeletal items.
so they were like just some of them maybe like recent.
That's what it sounds like. It says investigators later searched the Ephrata. I don't know what that town is. A home and storage unit of Jonathan Christ
Oh.
Gerlach, 34, and reported finding more than 100 human skulls, long bones, mummified hands and feet, two decomposing torsos, and other skeletal items.
Is he okay?
I don't
Dude,
think
that's a
so.
stupid question to ask in this case, Dora, because absolutely not, girl.
I mean,
Absolutely
has there
not.
been any missing people in? I mean, this is the mind of a crazy person to me
Oh my
in that
god.
area.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's been
god.
several missing.
Several missing out of PA.
Mm-hmm.
Several, and I can get the total number here in just a moment.
Yeah, it
They
says
might want to
police
look
say
into him.
Gerlach targeted mausoleums and underground vaults at the 1855 cemetery. It's considered the country's largest abandoned burial ground, according to Friends of Mount Moriah Cemetery, which helps maintain the 160-acre landmark in Yedon. That's home to an estimated 150,000 grave sites. So I don't know.
What the?
I wonder if this dude like if it was like that documentary with the guy who like wore the skin. Like, does he live by himself with his mother? Like, do we know? Like, is he like a single gentleman?
His name is Gerlach.
Yes. Gerlach.
That says everything I need to know. We can move on.
Is he like an Ed Gein type dude?
He looks like a total creep.
Well,
Dude. Hang on, I'm about to grab the hell.
Jesse said the house he was in was abandoned.
Someone just said we had someone here that did the same thing and they were looking for jewelry to buy a rug.
I was just reading that comment.
Imagine needing a fucking rug that bad.
Wait, what? His girlfriend found somebody's teeth behind the VCR? Stop it.
No.
Girl, I know you lying.
Stop it.
I know the hell you lying. Listen, if you come up in my house and you got some fucking human teeth attached to something, you going out the door as quick as you walked in
I
it.
think the bigger question is who still has a damn VCR?
Dora, you just made me spit my water everywhere, all
I
over my
know you
desk.
lying. You ain't what? And this girlfriend is okay? Like,
They
who
said
is
yes, that's
she?
how she found out and turned them in.
Oh
Stop.
my God. This is wild. Kristen, I'm gonna need you to say, "Are you fucked?" Because literally,
I mean, are you fucked? Because it makes zero sense.
oh my God.
No, Gigi, I promise. Look it up. We're
No,
not
we're not
telling.
being punked. I'm for
We're
real. I'm
being
on
serious.
ABC breaking news
I
live.
wonder if he like just recently watched like the Ed Gein documentary and like he started doing it then, or like has this been a long time issue?
It says they found him. It says bones and skulls visible in the back seat of a car near abandoned cemetery in Philadelphia's outskirts led police to a basement filled with body parts, which authorities say were hoarded by a man now accused of stealing about 100 sets of human remains. Officers say a Tuesday night arrest of months-long investigation into break-ins in Mount Moriah Cemetery, where at least 26 vaults have been forced open since early November. They found these were in various states. Some of them were hanging, as it were, some were pieced together. Some skulls were on a shelf. Most were in the basement, authorities say, and also recovered jewelry believed to be linked to the graves in one case. A pacemaker was still attached to the body.
Stop it! Stop!
This was too much for me this afternoon. I
I
gotta go get
can't.
work done.
I cannot. I'm about to flip out.
Thanks, Dana. I'm just
Well, at
kidding.
least they'll be able to identify that one with the
I'm sorry,
pacemaker.
guys.
I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
This
You're
is
totally fine.
wild work.
All right, guys. I'll be back in a little bit. I gotta get these motions done.
Yeah, Kristen's about to go down this rabbit hole later. Watch.
Yeah,
Oh, I
Kristen,
am. Trust me. Trust you
Kristen,
me.
go
All
get
of
some
it.
shit done.
Are y'all going to
I
do
am.
the Kier Garvin door because
Yeah, we are
Yes,
going
it
to
was
do
a
Kara
PA
she
Garvin.
needs help?
And it says that police also remained a 160-acre landmark in Eden that estimated 150,000 grave sites.
they have also been looking into. He was arrested and walked back towards his car with a crowbar, and police say with a burlap bag, which was found a mummified remains of 2 small children and 3 skulls. I cannot. I cannot. I absolutely cannot. And
What the
Kristen,
hell's wrong with
I
people?
hate
What the hell's
all of
wrong with
Okay,
them?
this.
I'll
It
say
says
it.
he was charged with 100 counts each of abuse of a corpse and receiving stolen property, along with multiple counts of desecrating a public monument, desecrating a venerated object, desecrating a historic burial place, burglary, trespassing, and theft. He is jailed on $1 million bond. No lawyer was listed in court records.
Oh my God, I can't.
Okay, I will say it. It's very obvious that this gentleman is disturbed, and he is not okay.
Not at all. The fuck?
Nope.
Like,
Is he
Hold on, no,
Is he
but
related to
he was
Courtney and them over there? Where was this at? We should have seen over there where
this is
Courtney and them's at.
but
wild.
how'd they find him if they
Pennsylvania.
searched his car? But someone said that the girlfriend found teeth, so you just found human teeth behind the VCR and was like, that's normal. Like, I'm sorry? Did she not report that or something, or did she find it after he was arrested?
I mean, when my dad passed away, I got his teeth, but they were false teeth.
Stop.
I think someone just read that it was she reported it.
Did you get his pacemaker too? I'm just asking for a friend.
No, but
Oh my
I got his
God.
watch.
This is wild work.
Yeah, kid's baby teeth is not someone else's teeth just chilling behind your VCR.
Yeah, no, I mean I got bags of my kids' teeth. I mean they might
He
think I'm
had
kind of
them.
weird.
You guys, he had them in some of them were in the basement hanging, and he was placing them together to make a full body. The
Yeah,
fuck?
He just
this
got
is a
Netflixed and watched the Ed Gein damn documentary. I'm telling you. I'm
No, he
he's
telling you.
just
wasn't
a weird.
making
He's not all
making
there.
furniture. It looks like he was trying to be a Frankenstein. You
Oh
know,
my
Doctor.
God, like this freaks me the fuck out. Like, what in the world is actually going on?
Well, Dora, I
And he
can't actually confirm. I'm not a specialist. I'm not, an expert or nothing, but I can confirm that he is not okay. Not.
Absolutely not.
What in the actual hell?
Wait, somebody said he has pictures on IG of them. What's his IG?
Shut up.
Stop it.
Stop it
That's
No,
right
I'm not.
now.
I'm not going over to the IG to try to search this out because I don't know. You know,
I'm
no,
just saying. Somebody said it in
no.
the chat.
Someone said this ain't no Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, this ain't no
My
Build-A-Bear.
Selling parts on Book of Face. Stop. He was selling the bones on Book of Faces. Lies you tell.
What? Have y'all seen
Who's
his
gonna
picture?
buy? Who is gonna buy that? Like, are they okay?
Oh my God.
Jonathan Christ Gerlach is his name.
This is him. Literally, guys.
Jump scare. Oh hell no. Why does he look like that vampire dude from Twilight?
He kind of looks like one of those evil characters in Marvel.
I told you he was scary looking.
No, thank you.
I have questions.
And nobody questioned it when old dude had an IG full of bones he was trying to sell in the Book of Faces. Nobody questioned that. Nobody.
What is his Instagram?
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
I'm nosy.
Isn't that Amish territory right there? Lancaster County, Pennsylvania?
His is Ledger of the Dead. That's his Instagram. Is he
Well, there you
okay?
go. No, he's not okay, Dora. We've already figured that out. He is not okay at all.
Oh
I
my
told you
God.
I'm not a specialist or an expert, but I can confirm that he is in fact not okay.
Okay, so we need to
Kristen
research
is
this.
going to literally hate us later because she is going to go down this rabbit hole and be like, the fuck? Like, are you okay?
Does he have a
Somebody
doctorate?
said people were buying bones and making boxes. They were doing voodoo with the shit that old dude was selling on the Book of Faces.
I cannot.
And it's in Amish country.
Yeah, somebody in the chat just said it was 30 minutes from them.
Someone said she is not going to be okay. Kristen is not going to be okay.
I'm just glad Dana brought this to us during the daylight and not at dark time. I'd be even more scared.
He was taking pictures with them, with the bones.
Huh?
Sorry, guys.
Stop
I
it.
shouldn't have even said anything, but I knew Dora would want to know.
Stop
All
it.
I can say is now I've got to go sage my phone.
It's Dana's fault.
Sorry.
You guys
Can
that
we
are
get on
going
to a
down this
new
rabbit
topic? I
hole.
have a question for you. So, what are your thoughts in the Tepe case, the dentist?
I have so many thoughts on that, and there's a lot of things that I feel is off as shit about that.
Yeah, me as well. Did anybody notice? Because even before I seen this, my
Ledger.
mind went to his prior company.
Yep.
I was looking at the CEOs in that company, within that company. And so I don't know how long he had been at his current job.
It's Ledger of the Dead.
But
Oh my God, he seriously did, you guys. He posted their fucking teeth.
Dana, he's only been at his current job for 6 months.
okay, so where my mind went was, okay, there obviously was a reason why he left that practice.
And
Did
also,
something
I
take
feel that his last job there was a do not compete clause signed or something like that. That's the reason he was having to drive an hour and a half to work.
yeah.
You guys, he was making furniture.
I found it a little odd that the call came in for the dentist and is like not showing up for work like so fast. Like, why was that called in like so fast? That was a little off to me as well.
But that first call came in from Florida while he was on vacation from the owner, correct? At this point, I think we've lost the whole panel, Dana. Thanks.
I'm looking up Instagram.
He does make
Oh my
furniture.
God.
He tried selling a mummified kitten.
Guys,
No.
he even sold a mummified fetus of a kitten exploded.
Stop it. I can't
He
look right this
makes
second.
furniture. Seriously, he's making furniture and selling this shit.
He was watching Ed Gein. I told y'all.
Good Lord.
Happy, you were right. The call came in because one of the coworkers called the owner that was on vacation in Florida, and he made the call from Florida. But have you guys heard that the cops that went out the very first call went to the wrong freaking house?
Yes, ma'am. I heard that, so they wouldn't have heard children crying even if they were awake.
Right?
And so then the second call came in, and that was from the receptionist heading to the house.
Yeah, but she never showed up.
Yeah.
I came in at the wrong time. What about furniture?
But her husband was there.
Oh, they're going down another rabbit hole.
Oh God, y'all.
I was
I
making
can't with the dead
furniture out of
people.
bones.
I can't
I
with the
came in
bones
at
and the
the
dead
wrong
people.
time.
Oh my God, I
Yeah,
can't.
this rabbit hole is not a good one.
No.
I came in at the wrong time. What about furniture?
Ed Gaines.
Making
Did you
furniture
see that
with
movie?
bones.
Oh, I know his story, yeah.
It's real life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how you looked at it, you came in at the wrong time or the right time. Just
Right?
depends on what floats your boat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're right.
Dana, can you tell her what you told us?
Oh, OG sent it to me last night. Okay, that one.
Okay. Yeah. And I got your text a while ago. I'm fixing to head to get my eyelashes done, and then we'll do it after that, if that's okay.
Okay,
I'm back.
guys.
Sorry.
Okay, real quick for the chat. The dentist was not making furniture.
Oh dear God.
Oh
There's
Well, we
Lord.
two
weren't
ca-
talking about
there's two separate cases
we
here,
weren't talking
okay?
about teeth. Mm.
There is two separate cases that they were kind of in the
Oh.
chat at the moment. The
Yeah.
dentist was, let me repeat, the dentist was not making furniture with body parts.
So is it Pappy?
Yeah, I'm Pappy.
Okay. So anyway, sorry, the work phone was ringing, but my thoughts were, okay, obviously something happened and he left that practice. But what was alarming to me, I guess, was that the plaque that was left on the front porch was from that dentist office for an award-winning plaque inside of a sandwich baggie, like a big gallon-sized baggie.
Agreed. Also, did you notice that they found a gate on the side of the house?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, there's a gate on the side of the house from the front,
Mm-hmm.
which the person in the alley would have had to walk completely around the block to get to that gate because of all of those yards being
Yeah. And would have
next
been
to each other.
spotted then on multiple cameras.
Correct.
Yep.
What also struck me about that is the brother-in-law, how fast he has come out to let everybody knows that he's a photographer, he's a videographer, and he's got this going on and that going on. In my opinion, it's too much too fast. If you want to keep the case in the media, you let the media start to die down for a couple of weeks because the media is covering it strong right now.
Oh my
So,
God.
oh, she must have found something to do with dental now.
Oh my God. I
Dora,
cannot.
you better watch out. Your teeth is going to be next.
Are you okay?
Girl, this guy was wearing the faces of
Shut the fuck
mummified
up,
skulls.
son.
Yeah, so we have a real life Ed
What is
Gaines going
going
on.
on?
I told you.
It puts the
Nope, nope.
lotion on the body.
I'm about to show y'all this.
Stop it,
Look,
Sarah.
he
So,
posted them. He wore
so
them.
for
Look.
the 545 people at the moment, we are not talking about the dentist. We are talking about another case that has been brought to our.
Oh my God, Dora.
Is he
Shut
arrested?
up.
He wore them.
He's arrested, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
he's
God.
arrested.
He ain't going
Okay.
nowhere for a while.
This is another case that we will be deep diving into and probably covering for the next 36 to 48 hours.
I was
Brenda,
going to say
stop
36
it.
to 48 years.
Brenda said, I got some extra skin I'll donate.
Oh, gosh.
Come on.
Oh my God.
Dead.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not one to judge off looks or nothing because I ain't no hottie toddy, but I'm just saying there was some warning signs there.
Stop it, girl.
I'm just saying.
He placed together with wires rib cages.
That's some shit straight out of a Criminal Minds series. I'm sorry. It really is.
What is
And
going
this
on?
all started.
Dora, did
They
you read his profile? Like, he thought he was doing education.
So when did this guy come on the radar? Was it like in November or was it a couple of years ago? How soon has this happened?
Wait till I'm going to flash this really quickly. I need you guys to like.
So this was his Instagram, but no one said anything. No one like read alarms.
Well, I mean, there
Clearly
is
not.
like a market for human bones. There's a market for that. And so I guess some people don't find it as odd as we do. You know what I'm saying? And they probably not expecting that he like went and dug them up out of a mausoleum and all the things.
There are some other freaks out there. You're right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like there is a market for that
Are
stuff.
you serious
Rarities.
when you say
Basically,
that there's a market for that stuff? Are you like
No,
Yes,
we're
Now,
no, for real,
serious.
there
there
is.
is actually
There
a
is.
market for that type of stuff.
it's on the other side of this internet, and
Did you
um,
not see where somebody in the chat said that they literally sold teeth for like $2,000, but because
oh,
people are weird?
God Almighty.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean people buy like animal, like if you've like animal skull, like whole skeletal remains of like certain I mean there's a whole market for that type of thing. But
I guess he just saw the
And
dealer then.
he puts people like the ones he dug up, I'm assuming, uh, and says it's in his personal gallery. This
I
one
think
says an exceptionally well preserved individual in my personal gallery takes special notice all nose hair, neck hair, facial hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, and various human voluptuous hair remain. An unusual display of how skin, our largest organ, blankets living bone. His mummified brain still inside.
okay, now nobody question where he got that from. I'm just saying,
That's
nobody
what I'm
question that.
saying. That's from July.
He also
Not if he
wears
was dealing with
them.
the same kind of people. No, they're not going to question him.
Girl, he fucking wears them.
Well, I mean, like I'm saying, if he's dealing with those same type of people on the
Someone says the lashes
other
are
side of the
insane.
interweb,
How gorgeous. He's lucky to be in the care of someone so appreciative. That's what 24 weeks ago. 24 weeks ago, you
He
have
was lucky
one
to be in his
vacation.
casket and entombed where his family put him at, bruh.
Yeah.
Not up on his living room shelf.
I mean, like, I get like kicked off of TikTok for not moving too much, and this guy can be on a site and share all that thing and never get, and it takes them that long. Good Lord,
right?
I don't get it.
That is
So I sent
it.
Kristen the one of him wearing one and said, "You're welcome."
Oh
Oh
Lord,
my
she's gonna
god.
throw up. You'll throw up.
You gave her nightmares. Good job.
Right?
Oh no. Shannon said look at the account or accounts he follows. It gets worse. Oh no.
Oh my
No, don't.
god.
Worse.
This is
Already
wild
at the
ass
bottom of the
behavior.
barrel.
Oh,
Oh my god.
And we
What
thought
in
old peg leg Courtney over there was bad.
one of them is Corpse Pimp. Corpse Pimp is the name of somebody that he follows.
Oh my god. I want to like
I
freak
want to
the
throw
fuck
up.
out right now.
They said if you search his name on FB, there's threads about his sales. Holy shit.
The amount of people that have seen this and just looked the other way is insane.
Here's another thing that makes me mad. He's
Turn
selling
right
those.
onto Arkansas
He's selling
286.
those things on the Book of Faces, but I can't. I say that I put a pair of Nike pants on there, and they say they're like counterfeit. They're not even real. But he can do that on Facebook. I don't get it.
Girl, he has the offer that form, the authenticity form. He's got one of those. You didn't
Yeah,
have
the
that for your Nike pants.
authenticity. Yeah, my
That,
Nike pants
yes.
did not have authentication. Good gosh. I'll have to check it. I'll have to ask him what he uses.
Sending Harry Potter off to his new Hogwarts
In about
today. He will be
5.5
new
Oh
miles.
my
in
god.
2023. So he's been doing this since 2023 at least. What in the good Lord's name?
They found over 200 in his home.
These
And the
people are
bone. Oh my
not
god.
okay. Let's see if he has any.
Architecture of the natural world, and it's like
Oh,
it
great. He
looks
has
like a
videos
backbone or
too.
something in a circle with a
He has
stone.
videos of him wearing them with the hair still on him.
Nuh-uh.
Done. I'm done.
So it was legit like Ed Gein type shit. For real, for real.
This is the point where you log off and you forget you heard any of it.
Are you kidding me? I'm going on a deep dive whenever my baby's taking that or the grandbaby's taking that.
Girl, you should really go look at the Book of Faces plus also the Instagram for this man.
Oh, I will be just as soon as I get the baby's pampers changed and their clothes changed.
Y'all, this is wild work. Wow. What the actual fuck have we stumbled upon?
You had people in the chat asking his name. You people.
There's some of those people. I told you there's a type and a niche for everything. Told you.
Like, y'all, this dude is not okay. This is wild work. Who in the fuck? And he describes them. He's like, oh, this beauty only 4 years old got brought to its new owner.
Guys, let me say this. And some of you may believe and some of you may not believe, but be very careful of what you're viewing. Be very careful of what you're witnessing, because this guy is satanic. This guy is a demon, and he can take over. So be very careful of what you view, because it can affect you personally.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I rebuke it, definitely. That's some sick, sick shit.
I can promise you, Kristen's gonna hate my ass. Because she's over here. She's already over here like, the fuck?
Listen, Tubba, I never said it was right. I just said there was a niche for everything. Now, some people are into that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I ain't saying it's right or like, dang.
This is straight fucking insanity.
You're not saying it's your thing, but there is some people's.
That part. I'm just gonna tend to my Grinch stuff. You know, I'm like Grinches, and I got my yeah, that's my niche. That's my thing.
Girl. Yeah, y'all, stay the fuck away from that Instagram.
Did it to me.
All I'm saying is be very prepared for if you're going to go down that rabbit hole, just be prepared. Get your sage, get your Bible, get your everything to keep those spirits and demons away.
Yeah, that's ugh. It's so unsettling.
This is wild. And he's just allowed to post and sell these things.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't even sell my freaking Nike pants, but he can sell bones on there.
He literally had a whole cabinet. Like, I'm for real about to show y'all. Look.
Is this Charles Harlan's son?
Look.
Yo.
Inside his home.
And like, I mean, from what like I can see, like that one in the other picture you showed, like it looks like his house. I mean, was like decorated with these things. Like it wasn't just like nasty, like just thrown around. Like he displayed it. Like he, you know, like you display. Like I display my grandma's china. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not hiding it.
Yeah. No.
Y'all, if he decorates for Halloween with this stuff outside,
This dude decorates year round. I bet you at Halloween he sells tickets for a haunted house.
Happy, I was
Brooke,
just
he
going to
gets
say the
the
You
same thing.
do
Brooke,
you
he
see his
gets the
friends?
bones from local cemeteries and graves and mausoleums is where he gets them from.
And did we say his girlfriend found teeth behind the TV or who?
He even has them above his bed.
I'm starting to get even text messages over here. Can somebody put his name in the chat? Because I don't even care to know it.
Jonathan Gerlach.
Type it in the chat, please.
Or can you just, instead of typing in the chat, maybe Dana could tell us what news article place that she looked it up, and everybody can go look it up there instead of putting his name out there.
I would
It's on
just look up
ABC.
Pennsylvania. It's in Pennsylvania. Man found with over 100 skeletal remains. Look that
Yes.
up. You'll go find it. You'll find it immediately.
And when they went to his home, they found them hanging and he was working on them to like piece them together.
Well, you can't friend him anymore, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he's like locked up where he should be, like in a padded room, like with a hugger jacket and grippy socks, all the things, hopefully.
This is the most insane shit I have ever seen in my life.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here I am feeling I'm going to be judged for having a couple of dirty dishes on my counter sink.
You're good.
I'm literally speechless.
We listen and we don't judge. Only sometimes. Sometimes we do, but most of the time we don't judge.
Oh, we judging right now. This
I'm
dude is fucking
absolutely
idiot.
This
judging
is a
this
case
guy.
where we do, in fact, judge. Absolutely.
Yes.
Chris is gonna be like, I hate you, get off of my phone. Yeah.
Stop sending me this stuff. I did not need to know this.
Yeah, just wait till she goes down this rabbit hole.
Kristen will be over there with a little knife trying to scrape bones to get DNAs to contact the families for lawsuits.
I don't think she's going to be digging in this one. I think she might fill it back up and be like, nah, I'm good, bitches. I'm good.
Let's skip over this rabbit hole.
You know they're gonna arrest all these people that he follows, right?
Somebody said this case is going to be on Channel 11 News at 4 p.m. I'm in Pittsburgh. So I guess like their local news is doing like a.
Dora, I think they should arrest everybody that's been following him and he's following.
I'll be right
Because
back. I need
for
to
this many
traumatize
people to
people.
know
Look
what
at the
he's
guy's
doing,
page that follows him, Skull Bone Collector. TikTok. He's on TikTok.
Save
Now,
my box.
see,
for anyone that's had this evidence before and not turn him in, should be arrested.
Dean Michael Curtis on Facebook has a bunch of crosses with like an altar with chalices and a skull on there. And he's got oh my god. Oh, that's a mummified baby.
they said local news WGAL 8.
Oh.
Someone said heard the oddity community is pissed because they say he's falsified sources. They don't do grave robbers. Yeah, like I said, there is a, you know, a market for that stuff, but the majority of those people don't partake in those actions to get said oddities, I guess is a good way to put it.
Oh, look, Chastity, one's near you. It's Cleveland Curiosities.
Girl, shut up. That's about 4 hours away. I'm good.
The spooky goddess queen. What in the fuck is going on here?
Cassidy, we're going to need you to be boots on the ground on that.
Go ahead, girl. Lace them up. Go ahead.
No.
I'll even send you some gas money, girl. I got you.
Chastity said, "Are you okay?"
I'll deal with satanic people.
We'll cover your trip.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to go live when you go there too. Hit the live button. Somebody will go live and you can box up or whatever we need to do. Go ahead.
Yeah, you go live because we know you won't be for long, and we need to witness.
Right.
And if they
Y'all
block,
gonna need to know where to find me. Because they're
Cut your
gonna sell my
location on,
body.
girl.
Sell my body.
Oh my God. If you look at the list of people that he follows, they do the same shit. But literally when I say it's like a lot of them don't partake in going and robbing graves to get it.
They get it like the legal way. Like I don't know how the legal way is. I don't know. I'm not in that market, but I'm assuming there is a legal way to obtain said things. Okay, not what he was doing.
Yeah, what
Could
he
you
was
imagine
doing.
being
Okay,
like
so,
in
so
that community?
now you sparked my interest. What in the hell legal way would you be able to go
I
and get
don't
that?
know.
Because
I don't.
people donate their bodies to science, and that's for cadavers saying use my body to help with the future. But this, I don't think there is any freaking legal way to say
I'm about to Google it. Hold, please.
I'm donating my
I
body to a lampshade.
I thought it was illegal to own any sort of human remains.
He
I thought
has
that was like
one
a
where they
totally illegal
placed it
thing.
together and put it in a chair.
Could it be unclaimed bodies? Is how they're getting them their legal way? I don't know.
No, they still bury those. They normally I thought they just normally do it in like a mass grave. Like
This is
unmarked
wild.
grave, but they still get buried.
That's why I'm saying you guys better be
His
careful what
last
y'all
one,
searching out on your Google searches.
the last one he just sold was on New Year's.
Oh,
So Crystal said so many specimens that are donated to science are eventually sold when they no longer need them. Oh, God.
Oh, what was his first name again? I want to look at the
Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Right, Stephanie. Usually after they're done with after being donated to science, once they're done with them, they're cremated.
okay. So
I
this
think what
says
I would be having to
Jonathan
search
spelled the
out is
last name Gurich. Okay, I see it.
this says it is not illegal to sell human remains under federal law. That's why the defendants in this is a case. Bailey, go sit down. Were charged. Let's see. There's a thing I saw where it said it's only illegal in 8. Let's see. 8. It's only illegal in 8 states: Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts, Missouri, New Hampshire, South Carolina. Can't be doing that shit where I'm at. Texas and Virginia.
Why is Kentucky not on there?
Girl, cause y'all Kentucky. I don't
Why
know.
is Ohio not on there?
Kentucky, that's what you'll get. South Carolina safe.
I'm gonna need all of us that live in the other
About
states that
time South
allow
Carolina
this.
said hell to the no. Y'all ain't doing that fuckery around here.
I support that.
This is crazy. I'm gonna need all of us that are in the states that do allow it to
Mind the
talk to our
monsters.
Congress.
Mind a Monster said you just can't own Egypt bones and remains due to chemicals. What?
That's because of the mummification process.
Yeah, but listen, I don't even like taxidermy. This is a lot.
Girl, same.
This is a lot, okay?
The fuck is happening here?
Girl, my brother-in-law and my sister lived with me for about 4 years because she has MS and he's got Alzheimer's. And when they moved in, he had to bring his deer heads, hang them around our living. They're watching a TV show with a damn 10-point buck looking at me eye to eye.
No, thank you.
Wes Bocan commented, after a couple concerned messages, I want to clarify I did not purchase this. I'm making a hypothetical statement here. No, I don't own any bones.
Okay, it says, in fact, it is surprisingly easy to purchase human remains in the United States, even in states where such sales are expressively illegal. There are brick and mortar stores like Cat's Creepy Creations in Massachusetts, which sells skeletal
Well, yeah, they
remains.
sell like creepy cats and bones, but they don't like, they can get them like mummified like cats or dogs or things like that. You can actually even have your pet done that way.
Listen, Linda. Retail traffic in human remains takes place online. The sales of human remains have been banned from Etsy and eBay since 2012 and 2016, respectively. But social networks like FB are rife with groups where body parts are sold and traded. One of the defendants in the Harvard Medical School case advertised at least one skull on Instagram.
So he's basically just in trouble because he robbed graves. Because that was
Right,
totally
right,
illegal. That's the only reason
right.
why he got in trouble. That's crazy.
It is difficult to determine how
Oh,
human
hold on, there's
remains
a
end up in the
video.
retail stream because most body parts for sale have been de-identified. In other words, the seller does not name the deceased person whose remains are being sold and usually does not reveal how the remains were obtained.
They're
And
saying he
there
was
is no
running a
law,
underground market.
but there's no law requiring them to do so. So if you just happen to stumble across a skull and you sell it, there's no law in you advertising who or where it came from.
Hold
I
on.
hate that.
They have a video explaining how he was. Hold on.
On Tuesday, Gerlach was arrested at the cemetery. Police say he had a bag filled with human remains, including children's bones, with more discovered in his vehicle.
I just want to know the motive, Like, why would someone do that?
Investigators believe the remains came from cemeteries across the region. Police are also examining this Facebook page titled Human Bones and Skull Selling Group, where Gerlach is tagged. Authorities have not yet determined whether any remains were sold or why Gerlach wanted them.
Oh, yeah, I worked with him.
This man who did not want to be identified says he and Gerlach were co-workers in a manufacturing job.
He was a team lead at a place of my work. But yeah, I mean, he was a good worker, but, a little strange, but this strange, it's disturbing.
My name is Leland Pender, calling with Channel 6 Action News. Attempts to reach family members Thursday were unsuccessful. Definitely so. Dayton Police Chief calls it one of the most disturbing cases he's seen.
It's just extremely disrespectful to, the people and families of the deceased.
Jonathan Gerlach is in jail tonight on $1 million bail, which has not been paid. He faces a slew of charges.
Yes, he obtained them illegally. That's the charge. Yep.
Yeah, because AI says federal law. There is no overarching federal law in the U.S. that broadly prohibits the sale or possession of human bones, other than those that are illegally obtained. The National Organ Transplant Act of 1984 prohibits the sale of human organs and viable tissue for transplantation, but this generally does not apply to non-viable skeletal remains. So, as long as, the one over there, that's what got him, is the damn one with the eyebrows and shit still on it. That's what fucked him up. See, he shouldn't have had one with skin and shit on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what got him.
This is crazy. This really is absolutely nuts. I think that, for real, he obtained them illegally. And for the fact that you've got children remains, are you fucked? Are you okay?
It
Like,
is illegal to possess remains that were unlawfully removed from a burial site, grave robbery, found in nature without reporting to authorities, obtained without the proper consent of the deceased donor or their family.
correct.
Anyone considering buying or selling human skeletal remains must be responsible for knowing and adhering to all applicable federal, state, and local laws to ensure the remains were legally and ethically sourced. So make sure before y'all go buy a tibia or a toe bone or a skull, make sure it was legally obtained before you buy it.
Yes. It is wild to me that this man is allowed to, you know, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I legitimately could have went my whole life without knowing any of this.
You gotta think, guys, there's whole oddity shops that sell skulls and bones and organs and jars and all the things.
That's what
Yep.
I said. There's a whole market, a whole niche for that stuff. I mean, everybody's got a thing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my thing, but
Do you
everybody's got
know,
a thing.
Mom, that there's pictures of him actually wearing them?
Was he making wind chimes?
He was making furniture.
Smartass.
I told y'all he just got that Netflix app on his phone and he watched that Ed Gein show and he was like, hell yeah.
What
He
the
was
hell?
doing this since like 2023, right?
Yeah,
At least, yeah.
he's been doing it for a while.
I mean, you can only rob so many graves at night. They got greedy. Got caught.
I think they had him under surveillance. And they said when they walked up on him, he had a bag full of baby bones from babies with a crowbar.
Oh my
That's
god.
sick, dude. That's sick. Like,
That is sick.
there's something wrong with you when you're taking babies.
So he
Yeah.
had recently just went and done that when they caught him then. If he had the
Yeah.
crowbar.
He had the crowbar in his hand
Yeah.
when
He
they
had just
walked
robbed
up
a
on him,
grave.
and he had like a burlap sack full of baby bones.
Yeah. He had just got done robbing whatever graves or mausoleum or whatever. Yeah. Ugh. Makes me sick to my stomach.
The
It is a
people
special
that
place in hell
typically,
for people like that.
the people that obtain them legally, typically they obtain them actual legally. It's not going and robbing graves because they said that he was running a underground. And they went into his home, according to the news article. They went into his home and he had body parts hanging in a basement where he was placing them together.
So see, Mom, he wasn't making wind chimes. He was making whole ass chandeliers over there.
Ooh, chandeliers? I don't know about all that.
Poor mom. Mom's over here like, what the fuck have you
Yeah.
got me into now? What rabbit hole have you guys sucked me in now?
OG sent me the presser last night. I was like, oh my lord, what the hell? I thought it was going to be like missing people. This guy then collected a bunch of missing people. 'Cause I've seen some crazy stuff. Like, have y'all ever seen the lady that was in, I think it was Arkansas? She had an FB page and she was selling creepy dolls. But
Oh,
the
I saw
creepy
that.
dolls were made from human remains.
Like
What?
inside of the dolls were like human parts. Like it was stuffed inside the doll.
No, like the whole dolls were had parts and
Oh my god.
That's
Uh-uh.
what he
just
was doing. He was
bones.
placing together. He even had their brains still included, and he was placing them together onto a mummy and selling them.
Yeah, that one with the brain and the eyebrows attached, that's the one that got him messed up because it still had that viable stuff on there. That's what the AI had said.
Yeah. That's
Y'all better start checking y'all's neighbors.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
socialize with my neighbors.
No, man. That's why I live in the woods. I ain't got neighbors, girl. Out here, we don't have neighbors.
Steph.
I live on a
Steph,
military
you
base,
ready to go down a
so
rabbit hole, girl?
hopefully my neighbors are safe.
You finna go down a rabbit hole.
Go ahead. I need Steph to get this interview. I need Steph to get the interview to go interview the old dude. Go ahead, Steph. You get on it, girl.
Dora, I'd go anywhere you'd go. As long as you're going, I'll follow you.
Girl, listen, we're going to the jail in PA to this man who was wearing human skulls.
Oh my gosh, I saw that and posted it in Discord. He was selling the bones and
Girl, did you
drawing
see the
blood
picture of
art
him
on it.
wearing them?
Oh no, I've not seen that yet.
Oh, well, I'm about to show you in your little inbox a nice little surprise of this man.
Go ahead, Steph. Get on that. I'm going to need that interview like ASAP.
Oh my gosh.
Not a nicest.
She's about to hate me for life, promise. Hold on.
Yeah, Steph, prepare yourself.
Okay.
It's very disturbing.
Okay.
Girl, he had an Instagram business.
His mother said, Johnny, go get a hobby. He said, yes, mother.
Shut up.
She's welcome.
Stephanie, if you can hear me, make sure you got your holy water and Bible beside you.
That is gross.
Go ahead,
Wait
Steph.
till
Get that
you see the
interview,
rest
girl.
of them that I sent you with the false teeth.
Go ahead, Steph. I want you to get that interview. Go ahead, girl. I want a box when you do it.
She's going to cuss us out in about 2 minutes.
He done steal somebody's false teeth too.
Yes.
Girl,
Not
he
enough.
had a
Oh my
heart.
god.
He had a pacemaker too, girl.
Oh my god. Oh my
I'm done.
god.
I'm so done.
I'm worried about y'all who live in PA.
Listen, my state, South Carolina, they said, hell no, we're good over here.
Ooh.
Well, Lordy D Day. I'm tell y'all a quick story. I thought my family was bad. We go to bury my mom. You know, she wants to be cremated and then buried with her grandmother. I don't understand it. Her grandmother was horrible to her. But anyway, I honored her crazy ass wishes and I took her up there, right? So I'm with my aunt and I'm like, no, wait a minute. Where are we going to put her? Because I can see my grandfather, my great grandfather's buried there, and there's my great grandmother. And which side? And she said, well, your grandfather ain't there, honey. And I said, well, where is he? She said, he's down yonder. We caught him cheating on mama right after she died. And so we made him go to the cemetery down there. She said, there ain't nobody in that grave. And I said, well, can I put mama in there? She said, no. Cause your uncle Joe's in there. And I said, well, what's Uncle Joe over here for? His tombstone's over there. She said, well, I'm not actually sure who's over there, but I know we put him in here.
Oh my god.
So they were just out there playing musical graves at the cemetery. Just
That's hilarious.
bless it.
No.
Oh my god.
They did wrong. They found out on the afterlife, and they're like, "Nope, we're moving your ass.
He woke up
You ain't
over the
allowed
pearly
in here
gates and
now."
he was like, wait a damn minute. This ain't my spot. Where the hell am I?
I don't even know where he went. I don't even know where he is. It's fine.
That's
Everything's fine.
freaking crazy. As long as he's in the vicinity, it's okay.
Did you guys hear the story about the guy who his mother-in-law hated him, so when she passed away, they buried her face down because she always said that she was going to come back and haunt him, and he started laughing. He says, "Let her dig, let her dig, let her dig."
Oh my gosh, Pappy.
Oh my
I
god.
think that should be on a tombstone. I'm just saying, like that seems tombstone worthy for me.
Oh my god.
Pappy. I can't.
Well, you hear, well, that one place in Georgia, that, who was it that was supposed to be cremating people and he wasn't. And that's what they do. They don't do it, or they don't put them in the grave, and then they sell the bones and stuff and the body parts.
See, that's what I learned from the AI lookup I did. Do not check my Google search if something happens to me. But the AI had told me that is illegally obtained. That's an illegal obtain of that.
Well, yeah, he's over here. Steph, when they arrested him, he had a burlap bag full of baby bones and a crowbar.
Aha. So he's going around robbing the graves, I bet.
Yes.
Lord day.
He's robbing them and then coming back, and the ones that have been like cracked, he's placing them together with staples and making things for his shelf and
He
selling
got them
them.
displayed,
Wow.
Steph, like I display grandma's china in my curio cabinet in there.
Oh gosh. Stop.
Sicko.
He really does though. Like he had like a circular, like almost like crown thing of it looked like a spine or something, and then put a skull on top. Like it was art. I was like, what is this?
Well, there's a guy I follow here on TikTok as well. He actually has also serial unalivers things.
Have you seen the guy on here that does paintings? He like paints, but he uses the red stuff.
I'm not kidding. Right now on the market, they're legit selling Aline Wuornos's bra and underwear. She wore in prison.
I've seen that. But this one guy on here, he's got a whole page, like, and his paintings are amazing, but he withdraws his own red stuff.
Oh, I'll totally buy one of the crime boxes for sure.
He paints with it.
The only
I'm sorry. I need you to repeat that for like the third time.
Yes, Brenda.
What now?
He withdraws his own red stuff. Okay, you catching on? You got me?
Uh-huh.
And he does paintings with it. I mean, his paintings are gorgeous. He's an amazing artist. But
yeah, that was an episode of CSI or something back in the day. That's not
He's
real.
got a TikTok page on here. Like,
I'm sure he does, but that's in my brain. That's gonna live on.
I mean, what? He doesn't like
TV.
acrylics or what? What the fuck?
That's gonna live in the TV. Somebody was just messed up to think of that for an episode of CSI. It's not real life.
Right.
I need a different
What the
shade
heck?
of
It really
red.
is. You know, and that's what I think when I watch these shows, like, you know, CSI or Criminal Minds. I'm like, they had to get this from somewhere. Like, this had to have been pulled out of some story that's out there that happened that we don't freaking know about.
Uh-huh. Oh, I moved to Virginia, and I was watching Criminal Minds, and then went out and made some friends, and they were like, "Oh yeah, this one happened right here." And we were driving, and they're like, "Oh, actually, they found his wiener in the middle of the road right here." And I was like, "I'm sorry, you're saying what to me right now? That was just on an episode of no, no."
Like, I'm trying to
girl, that was Lorena Bobbitt. She goes way back. She's an OG. Lorena Bobbitt's an OG.
I remember when that happened. I was like, dang.
It's my favorite threat to my husband. I'm like, if you don't stop pissing me off, I'm about to chop your willy off and throw it out the damn window when we go on this damn road trip. Okay? Sorry, maybe TMI, but
it's insanity.
He loses the attitude.
God, I hadn't thought about her in a long time.
I know, right? There's lots of cases. There's a guy I follow on Crime Talk. He does a lot of he collects a lot of the serial unalivers' belongings from when they were in jail.
Have y'all seen? I don't know if any of y'all remember the Darlene Routier. I can't say her name right. Case. Her two sons were unalived. She did the whole infamous birthday party at the gravesite thing. Her sister
Yes,
is
I
on
remember
TikTok.
that.
You remember that, Steph? Her sister's on
Yes.
TikTok. And if you take a little gander down her page and like listen to what some of the stuff that I kind of wonder looking at some of the stuff that her sisters posted.
I just want y'all to know, Blanca in the chat, she owns one of them paintings y'all was talking about.
The red stuff painting. See, I told y'all I
Yep.
wasn't crazy. Yeah, but I
Gosh.
stumbled across her sister's, Darlene's sister's TikTok the other day, and I went on a rabbit hole down her page, and some of the stuff that she has posted has made me kind of want to go back down that rabbit hole again.
I bet you his house is hella haunted. I mean, talk about a smorgasbord of souls there. He's disturbed their grave. They're probably pissed as hell. And it's untelling who these people are. It's going to take them for forever, even if they can identify them and get them back to where they belong. This is a mess.
Half of them are the graves were from 1855. How the heck are you going to identify those people?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're hundreds of years old. Yeah.
See, this is the guy I follow. He's actually selling belongings of serial unalivers. Look at this.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jordan with True Crime Collective here. I'm here to announce that the Eileen Wuornos collection is officially live for sale on our site, truecrimecollective.com. And in this video, I'm going to showcase everything that we currently have available for sale. So the first thing we have available are the sneakers that Eileen was arrested in on January 9th, 1991, outside of the Last Resort Bar in Port Orange, Florida. Both of these shoes have been signed with her inmate ID. And on the inside, she wrote, "Shoes busted in 1991." As you can see, the other is signed.
How does he get those?
Something written on this one.
And how does she sign them?
So the second thing we have available here is her prison-owned Bible. Now, she owned this for the entirety of her stay on death row. The inside cover is signed. It says belongs to Eileen Carol Wuornos. And
It's when she was in prison she signed
there
these.
are hundreds of handwritten notes all throughout this book, as you can see. And on this page here, she even wrote when she arrived on death row, 131, 1992. She signed her name again and wrote a Bible scripture there. This robe was issued to Eileen while she was awaiting trial at Volusia County Correctional Facility. She was issued 2 of these.
So if you go to his page, you can buy the crime boxes. They start at $50 and go all the way up to $500, and each box includes something from a serial unaliver. I'll show you the website. He has Ted Bundy's TV.
Just for informational purposes, the guy that owns the Last Resort is an a-hole. Just putting that out there.
The who?
The guy that owns the Last Resort where she was arrested at.
Yeah.
We went up there last year and I filmed the area and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually interviewed the bartender at the sports bar down the road. She was cool. She let me go in the back where Eileen used to sleep and get exclusive footage that had never been filmed before and did a whole interview. So then we went down to the Last Resort and I was really cool. Like we went in, we bought adult beverages, you know, we were talking to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, you know, this is what I do. This is who I am. Would you mind if I get like 5 minutes of footage inside? And he was like, are you going to pay me? And I said, what? Pay you what? Are you going to pay me? Because when they come in here to do documentaries, they pay me. I was like, no, bub. I just wanted to get 5 minutes. I mean, we purchased while we were in here. Is that not enough? No, that's not enough. You're going to have to pay me. You want footage of the inside. And I was like, okay, well, where's her memorial at? And he was like, it's outside. So I went right outside and I filmed the memorial and the wall that's signed.
And when I tell you these things are expensive, look at this.
How much is that? I can't see it.
1,500.
Oh yeah, when you go onto their site, there's all kinds of schmurderbilia. Hold on, I'll show you. He has Charles Manson's glasses, his paintings. He has Dorothy Puente's letter and envelope. Oh, here is Ted Bundy's hair sample.
How does he acquire these?
Jeffrey
Back a few
Dahmer's
years
Christmas
ago,
card.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Back a few years ago, didn't somebody buy Jeffrey Dahmer's brain?
There's the Menendez brothers checks.
These are a lot of money. Like I don't understand. If I had that much money, I would not spend it on this weird stuff. Everybody collects stuff, but this is weird.
I agree, Steph.
Yeah.
I mean, does it make them feel whole to have a piece of Charles Manson hair in their house? I mean, I just don't get it.
I was gonna say that gives me the heebie-jeebies.
They
I don't
also
know
have his
that energy.
necklace he wore.
Well, I mean, if you're the dude over there that was collecting bones in his house and all the things, Ed Gein Jr. fella, yeah, probably so. He would have given his left toe for that.
If people are throwing away money, y'all can buy me a minibus, and I'll put some scenic. I'll put Dora's picture on the side of it and drive from crime scene to crime scene.
I fucking can't with Pappy. They really do. Like, you guys would be actually shocked. He has Todd Kohef's signed letter and envelope. He has Charles Manson unreleased music cassette tapes. Charles
Hello,
Manson's
everybody.
Charles
Oh, go
Manson's
ahead. I'm sorry.
Charles Manson's prison owned bandana. He has, and you also get a certificate with it showing that it's real murderabilia. When you purchase it, he has Gary Ridgway's letters. He has Eileen Warnos's signed letter. He has. Let me go back to some of the items, the collectible items that he has. So he has, let's see, Tales of the Zodiac print, Ted Bundy. Let me see.
Did you say Tales of the Zodiac threat? Like a threat that was made to somebody?
No, the Tales of the Zodiac actual magazine that came out back then.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, shouldn't that be an evidence of something somewhere? My little tiny town where I'm at, we had old Pee Wee Gaskins. I don't know if any of y'all know about old Pee Wee, but he from my neck of the woods over here. And there's a lot of people over here got some of the stuff that was left behind by old Pee Wee. He used to ride around in a hearse. And
Look at this.
does that say $8,500 for a Bible? Yeah,
Yes,
GG. Pee Wee is a weird one. Pee
that's
Wee's
Eileen
very
Warnos's
strange.
handwritten Bible.
I went to school with Pee Wee's. I graduated with Pee Wee's niece, actually.
What are you doing? Riding
Pee
around
Wee
in a hearse?
You ain't never heard about no Pee Wee Gaskins? Girl,
No.
look up old Pee Wee Gaskins. And they call him Pee Wee because he was a little old thing, but he was raunchy. And that he was 50 Shades of fucked up, if you ask me. But
Oh, your accent makes it so much better. I love it so much. He 50 Shades of fucked up, if you ask me.
He did some very nasty things to animals, but he unalived a lot of people. Pee Wee was your mama's cousin. God bless her, cause he wasn't right. He got a book out there, a tell-all book. It's wild.
Hey guys, we've got 519 people in the chat. I don't know if she's anywhere close to this page right now, but Guys, go on to Amazon and order the book Grief Does Not Take Holidays. Order the book. It's $15. Order that book.
What kind of
Grief
book are you
does
talking about?
it's Jana. Jana wrote the book about the Justice for Crystal. Grief
Okay.
does not take holidays.
Dora, I got a question. Um, I follow you all the time. I love you to death. I love your lives. I love the way you talk. You sound like me, a crazy woman that, are you okay? But the first question I have is, you know, that 27-year-old young man, did his mama ever go get him from his girlfriend's
Yes, she
house?
did.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. And what case is this a crazy case y'all talking about? A crazy man?
Well, we're talking
Yes.
about kind of different things, but there was a guy arrested because he was found with over 100 skeletal remains where he was robbing people's graves in Pennsylvania.
Real people? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
And he's in jail for it.
Oh yeah, they just arrested him.
Oh, okay. So are they gonna be able to tell who these remains are?
I'm sure they will, because a
Okay.
lot of graves were robbed. They'll have to go back and try to get the names and try to determine.
And a lot of these
So
graves out of the 1800s, it's
Yeah,
going
they're
to be
not
hard.
gonna.
They're not. It's going to be a hard one.
Yeah, there's no way to. I feel like there's probably no way to identify people from 1855.
so you talking about he dig these people up out of graves?
Yes,
He,
ma'am.
yeah,
Wow.
and
He also wore their faces.
They'd have to
Oh
do.
no.
They'd have if they could get a DNA. It'd be so much reverse ancestry
yeah, that's what
to
I was gonna
find
say.
them. You know what I mean? It's like it's. I mean, they have to. What are they going to do? You know?
Oh,
Let's put it
they
like
can.
this: one person's body in the 1800s could register on DNA on probably 50 to 60 people.
Yeah,
Wow. This is
because think of all the
crazy.
think of all the ancestors they'd have. That's 1855. Yeah,
In Pennsylvania. That's crazy. He could go to prison for this, couldn't he?
Drama Talk, are you okay? Drama Talk said it's close to her. Are you good, girl?
Girl, we worried about you. Hell.
But can he face prison for this, Dora?
oh yeah, he's got 100 counts of defamation of a corpse and burglary and
Wow.
defamation of like a historic something or other.
He
I
already looks
wonder.
like a vampire. He's never going to see light of day again.
Yeah, he literally
Oh.
looks like that guy, the vampire guy from Twilight.
Show me his picture, Dora, if you don't mind.
Chastity, I told you. You did a little deep. You did the Google search of the Pee Wee Gaskins, didn't you?
Yeah.
Girl, I told you.
God.
I'm digging up
Looks
We
quite
used
bones.
to sit and
I'm
disfigured.
watch
digging
him
up
ride through town,
bones.
through Turbyville and Florence County and stuff. He used to ride through town in his little hearse. Mm-hmm.
Wow, he don't look all
Crazy.
that great.
Exhuming things I should have left alone.
That
Patty.
long hair.
I heard that song and sung it today on the way home. It's so weird. Just a while ago.
Is Steph Files in here?
Yeah.
Hey, Steph, I watch you too, and I love you to death too. I love your shows.
Hey, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And then
That
I
was
was
cute. She's
watching you
like, is Steph's files in here?
I was watching you this morning. You was going somewhere out of town, or what is it for that you're doing?
You remember Micah Miller case, John Paul Miller? That's the one where we've been waiting for the day we finally see John Paul Miller in federal court. So that's what we're doing. He's got to go to federal court Tuesday, and of course we'll be there at the protest Sunday morning.
I'm
I
gonna have
might
to look
see you
that
there,
case up.
Steph. I want to go too.
And it's
Yeah, come
John
on.
Miller.
That's my
John
home.
Paul Miller. Yep, the
Okay.
pastor in from Myrtle Beach.
Oh, I might have heard about that then. I heard about a pastor.
Yep, happened right here where I live.
Wow. So many cases are crazy. And I watch Dora all the time with these missing kids, and it's just so sad. So sad that we come to an ending story and they're unalive. That's crazy.
Well, she said, what'd you say, Dora? The 2 girls in Kentucky were found safe?
One of the girls in Kentucky was found safe.
Oh, what's it? Okay. But she said there was a couple of happy endings where kids were found safe, so
Okay.
thankfully it's not every single one.
And we have a possible sighting on Izzy Miracle
I'm checking that right
as of
now.
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
JP's got court next week.
Steph, Courtney, and Brad's got court Tuesday, the 13th.
Oh wow. I wanna cover, I hope somebody covers that.
Busy week.
They bet not push it back again. I'm gonna be big mad.
Yeah. I wish they just go to court and just throw them in the prison cell.
Girl, I'm gonna be
Yes.
so excited for theirs.
The
Are
frustrating
y'all,
part, it's fully within their rights to do it, and it's very possible it will with as much evidence that they need to acquire.
Dora, you gonna go live that day for court?
Oh, you already know.
Oh, I want to
I
watch it.
foresee them not putting it live. I don't think they're
Hey,
gonna stream it.
Lindsay.
You don't
Thank
think
you.
so?
Mm-mm.
Because this is not the big. What is this court date for?
It's the oh my god, it's right at the tip of my tongue. It's the probable cause hearing.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're gonna want to put all that out there on a live stream watch.
I wonder if they're going to put a plea like guilty. Because you know how they change their minds, like Jake Harrell did.
I'm gonna message and check in.
Which I don't think Courtney is going to plead guilty. Change her mind.
Oh no, hell no, she ain't gonna play shit. She's gonna
Go all
act
the
a
way.
fool. Courtney's gonna act a fool.
Something's telling me that Brad will just say guilty so he don't have to go through all the court system. If they give him a plea deal, go to court, but he'll probably go for life if he found guilty anyway.
I think he wouldn't really give a fuck at this point because he's away from Courtney.
Right, right.
I'm just glad they spent the holidays in jail.
Yeah, amen on that. Courtney's probably driving all them people crazy in that jail cell. I know she is.
I'm checking right now something here I need to look at. I wonder if they said a no they're hearing. I'm gonna go to Blunt County and look. I called Sevier County this morning. And basically that's Sevier County don't have anything to do with Gary's case. It would be up to the appellate court. But I need to look and see if they said it, because if they said it, then that means we can look and see.
I
Are
might,
you
I
talking
might know
about
somebody that
Gary
can look.
Sutton?
Hold on, and I'll text somebody. Hold on.
So we still meeting on the 20th at the Capitol?
Well, yes, they will be out there the 20th. They're all going to be out there. She said that there's a big, there's going to be news media and things like that, out
Drama
there.
Talk said she got a notification on her phone today that Kimberly is hearing on the 14th or something. She got a notification for Kimmy.
Yeah.
What do y'all think's going to happen with Kimmy since she lied to the police?
I don't know.
Because she
I
could
have a
spend
feeling
time
that's
for
going to
that.
be tied up into Courtney and Brad stuff, if you ask me. I think that's going to be a negotiation type deal right there.
Now Gary Sutton, Dora, can he get a new trial? I don't know if they
Um,
can get a new trial or not.
well, they're trying to do some things in the court system and see if we can get him in. But Steph, did you hear that all of his cases are opened due to that thing now? So the next hearing, the last update on it was January 8th. That was his court hearing for yesterday. And the judge, and that's the state of Tennessee versus Gary Wayne and the post conviction defenders.
Yeah. I'm going to try to make the 20th. I'm trying to see if my daughter can go with me because I would like to document it, and I would like to document it all the way through, and I don't want to miss the Capitol thing.
So if you can, make sure you look for the 6'3" bald headed man wearing. I'm not going to wear overalls because that's Jimmy's thing, but I'll be there.
Okay.
The hearing results has not been updated from yesterday's. Maybe it'll update after 5 today. I'm hoping because we'll be able to see it. Because he's honestly, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing, dated back to 2022. He's granted every one of the continuances. So
I think he'll give his decision after the weekend.
I think so too. I really think so, and I hope that he just says, "Let's give it to him and get him in front of the parole board."
Yeah.
Because
when Carolyn came up this morning on Country's Live and explained exactly like what happened, like I literally had goosebumps and I was crying. I'm like,
yeah,
I
girl, I
just
came
have a
on yesterday
feeling.
after court and told everybody because Carolyn was messaging me and she called me and I was like, "Girl, I just want." I'm just praying that man gets his stuff. Yep, put out.
I don't know. Something just in my heart tells me that he's going to
Go home.
approve it because why would you go ahead and tell him to set the court date?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And see, the one from 1992 is now open, but that's because of the ID stuff. So I'm looking at that one and that attorney. Let's see, the charge
80-year-old
was.
attorney or 80-year-old
Yeah,
attorney
he came
coming
yesterday and
to.
testified for him.
Yes, that was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. See, I didn't hear any of this. I went to bed last night. Yesterday was a crazy day.
And it's in circuit court, so oh my god, I'm hoping he freaking.
Who's the judge? What's the judge's name?
It is Dugan.
So if they had a 2-day trial, would it be like
He
all
said if
over
he gets
again?
it, he said if they get the 2-day trial, it's for the ID stuff. And he said if he grants that trial, it'll be May 26th, 27th, and 28th.
Okay. And then the result of that would affect everything else, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
It will affect if he's getting out or not. And if the judge decides to go ahead and rule, then he gets out.
Gotcha. That's awesome.
As time already served.
Yep. Because I talked with Sevier County today, and Sevier County said over for Tommy Griffin's charge, he got life without parole. And then it was transferred to Blount County, and she said that she said basically Blount County is a head charge of the DP. And Blount County is the ones that is over this one, and she said that they haven't had a hearing in their jurisdiction since the 90s. So, and she said if there was any changes, like if it's open in Blount County and something is granted in his favor, then the appellate court will send it down for us to update.
So would this affect the uncle's case? Like, would the uncle then also have
The
a
uncle
way
is
to
dead.
fight? Oh, okay.
He died in prison.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
But if the judge actually grants Gary's case, and the judge actually grants the ID, so the judge said he was going to look over it. So if he looks over it and determines that they did not grant him the proper ID that he was supposed to have gotten back then when he was arrested, then that means if he wins that, then he comes off of death row, and they would have to go. He would have to go before the parole board and have another sentencing, and they can't sentence him anymore because they would have to go off of the 1992 rules, and life back then was 25 years. So he's already served that, and he would get out.
It's amazing.
He's already
When you
served the
said
25
that,
years. He's actually over 25. He's 10 years over that.
yeah. When you said that the other day, I was literally sitting here sobbing. I was
Oh
like,
my
oh my
gosh,
God.
like I am
I
just,
was like, there's hope. There's actually hope. Like, oh my God.
yeah, there is so much hope right now, and it's in the judge's hands.
That's amazing. I am.
Yeah, that is amazing. I hope he gets out.
Yeah, he just wants to live his freedom. He said that he just wants out to where he can live his freedom, and he can live his life, which I don't blame him. He's in his 60s now. He's been in there since the 90s. He's going to have to learn coping all over again, like how to live a normal life.
The whole world's changed since he's been in there.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right.
All right, Dora, I'm gonna hop down. I gotta get these babies a bottle and some baby food, get them fed.
All right, girl.
But
Thanks for
I'll be
coming in.
hanging around.
Yeah, I have such strong hope.
Yeah, because I signed that petition.
Are y'all seeing this? Daily Mail just posted something 23 minutes ago. Mom, Mind of Monsters. It says family of inmate found dead in his prison cell say they can't bury him because they're missing his heart.
What?
What the hell?
What?
No, I
Yeah.
hadn't seen that.
What inmate does it say?
It says family of inmate found dead in prison cell has been left in the dark for 7 months and still don't have any answers. And yet they can't bury him because they do not have his heart. Hold on. Ace Williams, 25 years old. Harrogate was serving a prisoner at HMP Leeds when he suddenly died on June 14th, 2025. An inquest was opened in July that is ongoing investigation with West Yorkshire Police. At the opening hearing, Wakefield Corners told them that Ace had been found unresponsive in his cell. Mr. Williams' family says they have been given a few updates since then and remain without answers, including the intact cause or circumstances leading to his death. The family also said that they are devastated that having laid Mr. Wilson to rest in August, his heart and his brain have yet to be returned by the medical examiner. And they were advised that it should take no longer than 10 weeks, and it's been well over that months after that.
Why would the ME hold his heart in his brain? That's craziness.
Right.
Yeah.
They weigh it and then they put it back in, or they.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're
That's
saying that it
insanity.
still has not even been returned to anybody. And the family says we've been cooperating without the process, but it feels like we're hitting a brick wall with no answers. Mr. Wilson's mother, Adele Deaton, had said family are simple seeking truth. I'm going to share you that article.
It sounds like to
Yeah,
me they haven't given it back because they don't have it anymore.
right.
Did his dog eat it?
That's odd.
Sorry.
Like, why can't you return his brain and his heart? Like, that's sounds like a Dr. Charles Harlan to me.
That's why I said, did his dog eat it?
That or Jonathan bought it and it's now a lamp.
Right?
Stop,
I was going to
Pappy.
say they need to
Like,
start checking sites and make sure it's not in a jar somewhere for $19.99.
I just Googled Ace Wilson, and it says that he's a former prison inmate who passed away in custody in the UK. He was a young baseball prospect in the U.S., a professional wrestler, and a brand program at law firm. But yeah, I guess it was in the UK.
Yeah, they're saying that they
That
haven't even
is,
returned his brain or his heart. Like, why the frick would you hold on to that? And they told him it was a 10-week process. Well, this was back in June. You've got a whole
yeah,
half a year. And they said that they can't bury him without it.
that is crazy.
Why can't they bury him without it? I don't understand.
It's a great question.
That is
I don't know why they
crazy.
released the body back anyway without having everything put back in them.
Right.
Or was you supposed to do? You was supposed to sit around and wait for 10 weeks to bury your loved one until they gave you the heart and the brain? But like, I don't get that. That doesn't make any sense.
I agree. I don't think it makes any sense.
This is wild.
Wow.
So who took the heart and the brain, Dora? Who took it out?
The medical
Apparently, the
examiner.
medical examiner, apparently.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they take out parts like that.
Yeah, they take out the organs and they weigh them.
Oh,
Especially if
okay.
they're trying to figure out how he unalived. If he just unalived suddenly and he was healthy and whatnot, and they want to know how, why, yeah, when they're doing the autopsy, they'll take everything out, weigh it, do all that.
Right.
But I don't understand giving him back if you weren't done with everything. Like, what was the point? Because you knew he wasn't going to be able to be buried without it anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that
don't
part.
know.
Like, how
Right.
do you give it back not whole? Like, who's gonna put it back if you're not?
Right. It makes zero sense to me. That
I
is
don't
weird.
understand.
Yeah, this is crazy town. I'm telling you today, the start of 2026 is damn wild.
So the family laid him to rest in August. Did you read that part, Dora?
Yeah, I was just reading the Daily Mail thing. I'm
That's
like, huh?
crazy.
That is insane. Wow.
Like, are they saying that they want to bury him as a whole? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand.
So my question is, where they keep him in that until they find that?
Right. That's my question too.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Right. Where are they keeping this young man?
Funeral home, maybe? I don't know.
And he was unalive in prison, Dora. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
crazy.
Well, from my understanding, they laid his body to rest. They're just waiting for the heart and brain to be returned by the medical examiner. But that's crazy. Yeah, it says they laid him to rest in August. They're just waiting for the heart and brain to be returned by the medical examiner. I'm just wondering why he passed away. If it was self or
Yeah, this is crazy.
yeah. Oh, there's a
Mom,
picture.
are you supposed to be going live at some point today, babe?
Me?
Yes.
Dora, you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, sometime I'll go live today. I'm listening to y'all and cleaning at the moment.
I diamond paint and watch true crimes. I only watch a few people. I watch Minor Monsters, Dora and Steph, and K Snaps.
Hey, Dora, quick question. You and Jana were going to get together and see the results of a pew pew fired into wood.
Yes.
Did you guys ever do that?
No, we will be doing that.
Okay.
Right, Mindy? Shit. It's crazy wild. But I do think I have to just hop off for a little while, guys. I gotta get dinner on. I haven't even done that today. I've got to get dinner started and fun things like that. You guys know how that is. Adulthood.
Thanks for letting me come up,
I'm not
Dora, and
trying
you
to
have a
starve
good
starve the
day.
household.
Yeah, thank you,
Um,
Dora.
yeah,
Talk
my
to you
love,
later.
I'll be around. I'll be back on here later, of course, but I'm gonna get dinner started and get everything done up, and I'm gonna um clean my counters and stuff. So
And if I get any more updates, since I'm only 45 minutes from where RJ's missing from, if I get any more updates, I will let everybody know
yes,
as
please.
soon. I am in the in the Book of Faces group that, like this, I forget what it's called,
I'm in
but
there as well. Yep.
okay. So somebody posted in there, I guess they came across a TikTok account with the name Riker Cole, and it appears that it's a kid's account.
Yeah.
So, and then the stepdad's dad, oh, he looks like a freaking winner.
I saw that too.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get going and get my stuff done and completed around my house, and I will see you guys later.
All right. See you in a little
Alrighty.
while.
Bye,
See you in a little bit.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.